off with 1W, each you and the
Yep.
house, 1W, and we'll go from there because we do have a number here in about 13 minutes. Again, 45 after US S&P
I think we're
services.
kind of going to
PMI
chop until. I think we're just going to chop until we get that number coming out.
That number in about 45 after, and then after that, we got new home sales top of the hour. And then we got a 10-year tips auction. We'll talk about that means a little bit later at high noon Central Time here on Top Step TV. All right, let's get into some of the formalities pinned to the top of the chat. Top Step Daily Levels. Those are updated. Click on that link. Those are updated, refreshed before every New York Open. You're on Top Step TV. Have a little real estate on the screen. If you don't, I do you one better. Click on that indicators tab, top of Top Step X. Type in Top Step Daily Levels, boom, have slapped overlaid right on top of your charts. We'll be referring to those levels throughout the day, throughout the hours, throughout the week. Also, upper left-hand corner of the screen, hashtag fast markets, hashtag power hour. Hit us up at Top Step TV on the X. Let's see what Andrea will rate your submissions in power hour. Sometimes she goes easy, sometimes she's a little hard, but yeah, hashtag power hour, hashtag fast markets. Let's see some trader station setups. Let's see some trader wins. See some swag out there in the wild. Yes, Andrea will be rating those submissions in Power Hour later on today.
All right.
We got crude oil selling off. $65.80 last trade there.
We're
As
in the
noted,
50-point opening range, right? 50-point in the NASDAQ.
Tesla's getting taken to the wood chipper. We finally got a bit of a bounce right off
range
the,
is
around the
tight
300
now
level.
again.
In
Within
Tesla,
a point and a half.
so yeah, the earnings last night
in the
I'm frozen again.
It is again.
Okay. Yeah, I'm the last man
Up,
standing.
guys.
I'm back.
here.
No.
I'm
Musical
back.
chairs. Musical
Keep,
chairs.
You gotta keep it
keep
going.
these-
He's never gonna know to refresh. You guys gotta keep it going.
Who's
I just
next?
thought
Who's
everyone was
next?
listening to me. I was going off for a while. So about Tesla bounced off about 300. They got kind of shellacked last night after their
did.
guidance came in a little softer. Plus, they met their numbers, but their numbers were already put pretty low. Google was flying after hours. They're increasing their CapEx, but more importantly, their search business kept on growing despite possible AI headwinds there. Andre is back in the saddle.
I had a good thought going there too, man. I had a real good thought there.
You had a good thought? How often does that happen, Andre?
For one, I know. The only time I had it is when I got booted. I mean, it might be a sign here. It might be a sign. Again, we got a number here in 10 minutes. 10 minutes. What I was saying is a lot of conviction going into the close for the buyers in the ES in Power Hour. Delta kept increasing in positivity. They're lifting the offers at all-time highs in the ES during Power Hour. Power Hour started at like plus 16,000 in the Delta at all-time highs, and they ran this sucker up to even more all-time highs with a positive Delta of like plus 27,000 into the close. When we get Hogan here, he will break it down a little bit. All right, we got Trump hitting the Truth Social here. Everyone is saying that I will destroy Elon's companies by taking away the large-scale subsidies, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Well, him and Elon, heads up. What's going on with Tesla stock?
Not good. Not good, Dre.
Yeah, it's struggling.
Is it?
Now 9%.
Struggling.
Now 9%.
No. Uh-oh.
Yep.
Oh, yes, it is.
The scary number from the earnings was their free cash flow was like estimated to be 700 and something million, and it was like 150 million.
That's a real miss.
Yeah. But magically their earnings came in to the cent. What was expected. Funny how that works.
Funny how that works indeed. All right, we'll keep an eye out. See if that Twitter beef keeps escalating. Again, Tesla down 9%. 9%. We got number here in 8 minutes. Again, we got the 7 hard lot on the bid in the ES 63.96. Oh, come on in here. Let's break down those opening ranges in NASDAQ and the ES. Also, I want to touch on that price action, reading the tape, reading time and sales going into the close in the ES. First, let's break down the opening range, and then we'll talk about what happened on the close yesterday in the ES as perhaps what may be looking forward to today. What's up, Hogue?
Hey, good to see everybody. Yeah, opening ranges in the S&P and in the NASDAQ currently are the dead ass high of the session. However, that buying that came in yesterday into the close created a late spike to the upside in the S&Ps. The as long as we hold price above 63.93.75 and don't accept down below that, I'm buying the dip today. That was some pretty big volume that came in at the end of the day. We did add 13,000 in open interest, so that was probably more about new buying coming in than squeezing the shorts, which we do see sometimes when we have a delta divergence. We did not have that divergence yesterday. We were congruent with direction. So that was some pretty good aggressive buying coming in, not just squeezing shorts, but new longs coming in. Those new longs are going to try and protect this area. Let's just call it 63. Well, we could say volume point of control 63.88. That late spike opening in or above it indicates probable high acceptance of higher pricing. We really need to hold that level. Reference levels below in the S&Ps. We have a couple of single prints here down around 63.86 quarter. There's a couple of them there. And then we've got a low volume node down below that, another reference level that, if we get an opportunity there, it gives us the opportunity to limit risk. 63.70, 63.67, 68. It's more of a zone. I've got it written down here. 63.70 down to 63.66. This kind of low volume area. But I'm waiting for these numbers to come out here in just a couple of minutes. I like the longs. The only thing that's got me nervous about it is the opening range is the dead ass high. That's usually going to be a situation where I'm going to be looking for shorts, but with the information where we opened with a little bit of a gap. We've closed the session gap. We opened above the late spike, and then again is a higher probability of acceptance of higher pricing. Take a look at the NASDAQ as well. So we didn't have a late spike technically in the late spike. The late spike happened after the 3 p.m. close, after those numbers came out, and we opened inside of it. So again, a higher probability of acceptance of higher price. All that means is good probability of value being outright higher or overlapping higher at the end of the day. So again, that I like the fact that we're kind of holding the 50 session moving average here on the 30-minute chart. There's some confluence with last week's high and the base of that late spike. They're within 4 points of each other. Settlement below that for reference levels. And then the afternoon pullback low. I'm going to put this on here right now, and it'll give us the level. It's afternoon pullback low. Also an interesting reference level as it is close to the IB high from yesterday. And the deepest the market was able to pull back late in the session yesterday, 23,269. And that's my story, and I'm sticking to
it. Hey, short three
Dakota. What price?
Love it.
49 quarter. I'm not going to look for anything too crazy. I'm looking for like 310, 315 area.
We got 650 on that bid in the ES. Hey, Hogue, while we keep an eye on Dakota's trade, Hogue, yesterday on that close, it was around 87, 63, 87, 88, 89s. Those buyers were hell-bent on keeping it right there. Nothing lower. That's basically what we saw. If we got down to those 87s, 88s, 89s, you gotta think they're gonna defend that position. They're loading up on those longs. Remember that stuff from day in and day out. But we got that 600 lot on the bid. 63.
Now, all that buying is what created the single prints 63, 86, and 86 quarter. Two single prints there, and that all that buying held it above that. I mean, we're holding inside or above the late spikes in both. We don't even have a gap close in the NASDAQ. We had a poor high yesterday in regular trading hours. The market is it is trying to accept higher pricing. See what this number comes out.
Oh, if we get down to those 87s, 88s, you know what to do. We got 69% short in the NASDAQ. Dakota's short 3 NASDAQ 23,349. We have a number in 2.5 minutes or so.
I'll be out before the news.
Okay, gotcha. ECB President Lagarde speaking. Press conference has concluded. Lutnick speaking about TikTok. That's another saga. We're supposed to shut down TikTok. It never goes away. TikTok's still
always 90 days away.
Michael Patak on TikTok now, so live and well.
Hope we don't shut down Michael Patak.
No.
I mean, I
Don't,
think that's
you know,
that's why it needs to stay.
read
He
your
needs,
social
he
security
needs, he
number
needs
on
that
there
outlet.
either.
Yeah, TikTok is
that
here to stay
outlet.
now. Absolutely. Here we go. Number less than 2 minutes here, Dakota. And you S&P Services PMI flash. Jack, what the hell is PMI? Purchase Managing Index? Question mark.
Glad you asked, Andre.
Manufacturing Index.
Producer manufacturing.
Thank you. Appreciate
PMI.
that.
These are numbers that didn't really used to move things too much.
Um,
I
Still
feel like
might
it's
Above
not.
50 is an expansion.
that big of a number, but I still feel like it's significant enough where you can get some movement out of it.
like that. Yeah, big misses for sure.
We have
Some of the
some motion in gold here. Overnight inventory was very short. We just
Oh.
took out the IB high. I'm looking for extension or continuation above that IB high.
IB high price.
Hang on just a second. 3370. 3370 is the IB high.
We're at right now. Jack, you got some yields handy right now. I was taking a look at. We got,
Of course,
FOMC.
yields were up, but they just came in a little bit. We're above 4.4. Got the 4.44 last night in the 10-year. This is with the we got 15-minute candles right here. You can see what the 10-year yield's doing. I'm going to go back here because we got the number coming out
20
in
seconds.
just 20 seconds.
Yep, I'm flat.
All right. After the bell today, we got Intel, Coca-Cola. That's about all I'm seeing right now. But we got this number coming out 5 seconds. Ho, you got it? You got it handy? Otherwise, I can do it.
Yeah, I got it.
Out. A little missing flash.
See here.
Yeah, market.
All right.
Nothing.
U.S. S&P Services PMI flash was expected to come out at 53. It came out at 55.2.
That's positive.
Manufacturing PMI flash, a drop. They were expecting 52.7. It came out 49.5. The composite, also beating expectations, was expected to come out at 53.8. Came out at 54.6. Little mixed numbers there. Anything above 50 is expansion. Anything below 50 is contraction. Manufacturing below 50 at 49.5.
Thank you for that breakdown,
Okay.
Hogue.
Great stuff, Hogue. Now we got 15 minutes until new home sales.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's a tips auction in the 10-year at noon. That's not going to move the market much.
Inflation
Trump signing
protection.
some executive orders at 2, and then he's walking on over to the Fed to check the voltage.
Inspector General. We got a little bit more on that here in a bit, but I got my eye on the ES. ES has definitely been leading this week in terms of the equities. ES looking to close in on new all-time highs, about 2.5 points away as we trade 64.05. 64.05. That 600 lot has not got filled down below. Got the buyers in the house here. See if the Nasdaq.
I think we just start pumping. Just start pumping here.
Mm-hmm.
Time to go to all-time highs, or
I think
what you're
ES.
saying?
Yeah, ES is right
That's
there.
the only place to go above that line is all-time highs.
Yep. We'll see. We got
We
another
got
number
less
here.
than a week until the rate decision on this coming Wednesday, but there's very minimal drama there, even though there's drama around it. They're not going to cut, especially after we got the jobless claims this morning and continued claims. Continued claims are still elevated, but once again, I think that, let me check this real quick. They were still down ever so slightly month over month. U.S. initial jobless claims came in 217K with an expected 226. No cutting.
No cutting indeed. Here we go. ES about point and a half from all-time highs. Get your air horns charged up. 64.07, and there we go. New all-time highs. 64.07 half prints, and we are off into the race. 64.08s now. 08 half.
Yeah, gold and equities heading the same direction.
Now the Nasdaq
Here's
wants
the
to follow. Yup, gold on the
Nasdaq
move
can make
higher.
this run now too.
Yeah, ES leading this sucker. All-time highs in the Nasdaq, 23,424. 424.
Order filled.
25 points away from all-time highs in the Nasdaq, but ES leading this thing up and to the right. What's up, Jack?
quick note: keep an eye to see if Tesla bounces. It hasn't yet. Tesla's about 3.3% of the Nasdaq 100. It's down 8 or 9% today. So like that alone contributes about a quarter point to the indice performance. So
Insight.
that could send the Nasdaq to the moon if we get a bounce there. I'm shocked it hasn't bounced yet. People love the Tesla. Where's MP?
Nice.
Michael.
Tesla.
Doesn't he have a Rivian?
He has a Rivian.
Yeah,
The
he's,
opposite of
he's
Tesla.
He was long Rivian
Well.
stock at one point too. That thing's fast as hell. We'll talk about that later. But taking some Porsches off. We've taken some Porsches off the line with that thing. It was impressive. They thought a pickup truck was going to take it. Yeah, I'll talk about that later. But look at this pickup truck. Like no chance. And left the Porsche in our dust. But right now, leaving the dust is the low price in the ES, because up and to the right, ES goes, making new all-time high, 64.10 quarter. Got another number coming out here in about 11 minutes. Gold's beneath 3,400, Hogue. I mean,
Yeah, it was gabbing when I had the opportunity to take this long above the Ivy high.
let's still get in. Well, we'll see what
The
happens after
overnight
this.
inventory adjustment, 100%.
Look at some of the orders
this.
here. Anything on the NASDAQ ladder? What do you got? 72% long NASDAQ. What do you got there for me, Hogue?
Just looking at the at gold, there was some weaknesses in structure below price. We were talking about that earlier this week as we were continuing to rally. We closed one gap in the overnight session, traded to the top of the second gap. Overnight inventory is exceedingly long. As soon as they stop getting paid down here, this is probably a lot of overnight shorts just adjusting inventory right back to VWAP. All roads lead to VWAP, but when we broke out above that initial balance high, it was a pretty good opportunity to limit risk and in case of some continuation to the upside, which we are currently seeing. We'll look for another opportunity here if we get a chance down near the initial balance high.
I got a question for you here in the chat. Oh, but real quick, shout out to Rusty Golfer. Porsches are not drag cars. Race them in a corner and see what happens. Rusty Golfer, neither are pickup trucks. They are not drag cars either. So, kind of work that thing out. Ho, question in the chat. What does overnight inventory adjustment mean? Talk to me like I've never heard that before. What does that mean?
Okay. So when the market opened last night at 5 o'clock, it was trading approximately right near settlement, right? Settlement, just to be clear, 33.9760. Well, price continued to push lower through the entire overnight session. Once that happens, when the market opens, so what we can assume from the overnight traders, maybe less in gold, but in most of these markets, we're looking at shorter time frame, weaker hands traders, retail traders. They're the ones that are trying to continue to profit from this overnight trend. When the market opens in regular trading hours and they don't continue to get paid by price moving in the opposite direction,
Order
as a
filled.
community, they will start to bail. The ones that were short in the bottom are the first ones to jump out. The ones that have some profits in it are right now freaking out because, oh my gosh, I had a good profit in this and it's taking it away. I got to get out. So you have this overnight inventory created by shorter time frame, weaker hands sellers that get too short. If they don't continue to get paid, they will bail, and they bail all at once. It's like being at a party, and it's a really good party because everybody's having fun, but everybody knows there's the risk of a fire. So everybody hangs around near the door. You don't even have to yell fire. If somebody runs towards the door, everybody's going to think there's a fire, and everybody tries to run through the door all at once. And that, I think, is what has just recently happened in gold. When we have the overnight inventory too short, they don't need to get paid. They all want out all at once, and that's what I'm seeing. Anything can happen, of course, but that's what it looks like to me. Is that we just had overnight inventory too short. Somebody yelled fire, and they all bailed.
That explanation. Good stuff. All right, we got a number here in about 7 minutes. Everyone flat? Dakota, Baron?
Flat. Yep, flat.
I'm looking I'm looking to get long. I want to get long in the like 40s, 50s area.
Okay.
Back down to the bottom of this range.
Yeah.
50 on the tilt. What do we have? Okay, we got this number. We have home sales. Home sale. I remember the financial crisis. 08, 09. Back in my day, this was a huge number.
Mm-hmm.
A big number. That number was negative. Back in 08, 09.
Back in my day.
I do, Hogue. I know, man. I know, man. Hey, a lot of amateurs out there, Hogue, talking like they know what's going on. And it occurred to me lately, there's a lot of amateurs out there, Hogue. I'm leaning on you, man. You've been around, you've seen some shit. We're gonna start flexing and let them know. Top steps about pro ball trading, pro ball analysis, pro ball insight, real time analysis here in the markets. We have about 5 minutes till the top of the hour. Also, we got the number, and you're pushing higher here.
We're getting some momentum back down towards that bottom end of the range for you, Baron.
I just got in.
Okay. What price did
Baron's
you get? I know you're looking.
long.
I know you're looking at the 40s. Jack Benny 30 of 6400.
361. So not the best fill, but
Yeah,
hold it.
seems like we're
Eighth
getting a
fill.
lot of momentum.
Could be holding this right here. All right, long for 361. 361.
How many, Baron?
just one.
One. Okay. Yes, trade 6402. 6402. Made new overtime,
VIX.
all-time highs. All-time highs.
VIX is
What's
down
up,
to
Jack?
15. We got the VIX down at 15. Volatility has been getting clobbered.
Maybe don't quite. VIX go off of the ES or the NASDAQ. I know it's about options, but what?
Yeah.
It is the
It's
ES,
SPX.
right?
S&P 500. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's
Mm-hmm.
Is there volatility in this index for the
Space
NASDAQ?
There is. I
What's-
forget
what's
what it's
that?
called, but there is.
Okay.
There's one for
Interesting.
bonds too.
I think
That's a
everyone
T-
just uses the VIX in general.
Right. They call it the, what is it? The fear index? The fear
Yeah.
index?
There's
VXN,
something
big
for
fear.
everything, Andre. I mean, they have like,
There's a
you know,
VIX of the VIX.
5x micro strategy short ETFs, right? They got all sorts of stuff.
Yeah, there's like what the VVX or something. Yeah, the volatility of the VIX, I believe, is another
Those things are all the devil.
one.
Okay.
We need to make up our own little security. We need to make something up like that.
And then they have options on options.
Incredible.
Oh boy, do they!
Did
Incredible.
we get started on that one?
They have options
Yeah.
on the
I
VIX.
added a second contract.
All right. Average price, Baron?
23,358.
358. Okay, last trade. 360. Got 3.5 minutes till the number. Gold was pushing here. Last trade 33.72. Crude. Heard Jay in opening call saying trading crude is like eating your vegetables. The most fun, but I know what he meant. Ranges have been tight, but again with crude, we're one headline away from that thing just getting rocking out of nowhere. So stay locked in. Know where the prices are. Yeah, low overnight in crude, $65.37. High, $66.32. All right, so keep an eye on that. It's probably some more room to the upside. It's one headline away, folks. One headline away. Don't let it lull you to sleep when we get in these ranges. Stay locked in here. The competition is snoozing. So, Baron, we got less than 3 minutes till the number. Baron's long 2 NASDAQ from 23,358.
I'm fine holding through this number. It's not a major number to me.
Yeah, to me, nor to me either. See, Dakota's got the heart rate going.
Yeah.
Hard to get you above 100, Dakota. Really hard to get you above 100.
Just start calling on him. Once you start, there we go. We just start talking about him and it jumps up.
Won't. I was talking about his
I get
dating life.
excited
I asked
when
him
I
about his
hear my name.
dating life. Doesn't work. He's a cool cat. He's a cool cat, man. And
Say my name.
say my name, say my name. Yeah, it's he is locked in, man. You like that one? Okay, let's see what happens here. Less than 2 minutes.
Is that Destiny's Child?
Think so. Andrew, who is that? Andrew
Andrea
approves. Yep.
nodded. Yes.
Again, hashtag Power Hour at Top Step TV. Get those submissions in. Andrea is going to rate that on a 1 to 5 scale, and tune in. Stay tuned to find out. Huh? 3.5s are much.
Andrea, that was the group that Taylor Swift was in, right?
Oh, I thought that was Gaga.
No, she was in TLC. I forgot.
Oh, the Swifties are going to come after your ass. Rihanna. Thank you, Justin Church. Rihanna. Yes. All right, 60 seconds. 60 seconds. Here we go. 6406, last trade in the ES. All the volume just beneath the volume profile. They are not letting this thing go lower. And we got NASDAQ 23,358. Crude
Sales
$66
under a
even.
minute.
Anything on the headlines? See if any. I know Gabe. Gabe goes, bro, that was Destiny's Child. I know, Gabe. We're doing a thing here on TV. We were doing a bit. Destiny's Child have Beyonce? That's the one, right? All right.
20 seconds.
20 seconds. 20 seconds. Stay locked in here. See if we make new all-time highs. New all-time highs in 64.10 quarter.
Are you staying in this trade, Baron, through it?
I am.
Do it.
Try to
Here we go. Number.
I am starting to have a migraine, though. I can feel it.
Oh, really?
Oh.
My left eye is be watering.
Did you have an energy drink this morning?
Numbers out.
I did. That's not what it is.
New home sales change month over month. Miss expected 4.3%, 0.6% actual. Units in line. Miss in month over month change. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, I did have a energy drink this morning, but that's not what it is. Usually, like, I'll have like 3 months where I don't have migraines, and then I'll have a week where I get like 3 of them in a row. So
okay.
I had one yesterday. So
I used to get them when I didn't drink energy drinks. When I did not drink energy drinks, because I used to drink them too frequently, and then
Caffeine.
whenever I
does that.
didn't have it,
Caffeine's
I'd get a headache.
good for a headache.
I'm gonna step away real quick.
Okay.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that.
And
yeah, get better.
Be right back.
Screen time ain't gonna help that. Hang in there, man. Live TV, man. Live TV. Real stuff going on. Smart decision for Bear. I know. Is he still in this trade? Remember when Doom just got up yesterday and said, "Hey, watch my trade"? How do we do that?
Like watering plants.
Watch my trade. He went to the bathroom.
He's peeing on his, yeah. All right, 6406 last trade in the ES. Nothing really on the tilt. We do have 72% long in crude. All right, here ES. Are they going to do this thing? 6407. Can we? Come on. All right, that number is in the rear view mirror for now.
Yeah, we're just
split this range. I think ES is going to do this here. Barcode perhaps was the sixth time we've made new all-time highs in July in the ES.
Yeah, I'm gonna take another short scalp here. Let's see if I could actually manage this one a little bit better. Yeah, from 353. I need to manage this one better. The last one I was up pretty good. I let it come back. Now we're starting to break through those 40s. Took one profit already.
Oh, you are in. Okay.
Yes. Yep.
This mic's got me out. It's getting real close.
We'll keep an eye on it. Tesla got a little bit of relief. I've really been surprised not to see at least one mega retail grab at it here. So we'll keep an eye on that.
Okay. Dakota said, just keep an eye on these shorts. Keep an eye on the ES. If the ES doesn't want to go, I know Tesla is definitely weighing down the NASDAQ.
I think we probably got some bigger money selling there.
Bigger money
one
selling
take off my top.
Are you still in it?
I am barely.
Coda, how many are you short?
Was 3. I took profit on 1, and I have 2 on with pretty tight stops, risking 6 points. My target is still these 23 300s. Lower 300s. Go retest the support here that we've been seeing, the support and resistance level of 310 to 320. And I'll just continue. Okay, my
Yeah.
stop's in profit, so I don't care what happens.
Okay, good.
Now.
ES,
Or
I mean the buyers. Yeah, go ahead, Hogue.
What level is your position, Dakota?
My entry is at 353. My stop is at 351, and I'm going to be looking for this market to hit like 310 to 320.
Got it.
That's where we hesitated and consolidated on our way up, so I could see us coming down and testing this level.
Yep.
Tesla is indeed also in the S&P 500. It's just about half the weight that it is in the Nasdaq.
What is it in the Nasdaq? You said 8%?
No, it's like 3.3%,
okay,
and 1.7 or something in the S&P.
Nvidia's 8% of it. Which one? Something's like completely.
Yes,
that's what it is.
Nvidia is 7.3% of the S&P 500. And if you give me one moment,
that's a lot.
It is a lot.
That's an awful lot.
Changes the way they're weighted.
Yeah.
It's 14% of the Nasdaq.
Wait, what?
Nvidia,
14.
Nasdaq 100
Wow.
14%, Microsoft 12%, Apple.
I thought it was like 9%
of the S&P. Yes.
Oh. All right, ES, yes, holding the bid here, holding the bid. Justin Church, so I know where they're long and short
these
from.
numbers are right. Yeah. Nvidia,
I'm
Microsoft,
seeing
and Apple, 36%.
I'm seeing 9.71 for Nvidia.
We got a tug of war going on here.
Those
ES, ES not budging. ES not budging. Nasdaq hanging out around the lows. ES
Nasdaq
hanging out around the highs.
Order filled. Order filled.
You know, the ranges are pretty tight, but a little bit of a divergence here. What's the good old Dow doing? Oh, hey, Jack, did you see the headline about United Healthcare? I don't know if you caught that on your.
Oh yeah, they're like under investigation.
They're in trouble.
They're
again.
cooperating, Dre.
Oh, they freaking
No,
better.
it's still
cooperating.
Still, hey, I took half the position off, and we're still above. I got into my best entry for was I don't know 260 or something. Only down 1.3%. Although they've gotten kind of crushed in the last couple of weeks.
Okay,
I'm flat. Green on the screen. Yes. I just want to see green on the screen for the New York session. So far, so good. I'm up $98 now. Dug myself a little out of that hole.
Okay.
Still like the short side. I want to see that flush to that level, and then I'll turn.
I still like the long side.
Okay, you're still long, right?
Guys. Have to take.
Yeah, I'm still long. It was literally a tick off my stop.
Do I hear this is going to be our $50 wager?
What, long or short? I think
long
we
or
move
short.
Up.
Okay. What do we say? How do we do this, Baron? In the next 25 minutes, 23 minutes?
Oh, stay locked in these trades, fellas. Stay locked in.
I'm flat.
Okay, you're flat, but Baron, we'll stay locked in on this trade. Baron, if you're going through it, man, no, you don't need no reason to.
I can tough through it, Andre. I just need this, this to kick in here.
All good. Well, no, I mean, Hogue always talks about, what's your mental check-in, safe check-in. How about this? We'll give you 10, drink some water, get some fluids, come back, and we'll check on you, though. But by no means are you going to, we don't need to do this, man. We care about you. You're one of our funded traders. Take 10, okay? Come back in 10 if you're good, all right?
There you go.
I'm going to leave the trade
take 10. Okay, sounds good. Take 10, get some water. All right, sounds good. All right, last trade in the ES, 64.08. Again, we're about 2 points away from all-time highs. Those all new all-time highs were made 20 minutes ago, 64.10. 64.10. 2 points to go there.
What a day. What a day.
Good
Dakota, how's the
on
rib feeling?
Oh man,
so much better than it was last week.
Good.
Still a little painful. I don't want to sneeze by any means, but feeling much better. And then poor I don't know. It's just this past week. Coach Jay last night in slow markets, he wasn't feeling good either. He was not feeling 100% either.
I
So
mean that Jamaica flu, man. That Jamaica
it's
flu's no joke.
traveling from Jamaica and then there, and now Barron this morning. I mean, that's kind of what
Jordan flu game. Jordan. Well, Hoke, let's talk about that. Hoke,
we're going through.
when you close out an opening call, you do your self check-in. What are some of the things you do? Like, am I good? Am I here? Did I get my rest, Hoke? What are some of those things for those that don't tune into opening call? What are some of those checks you go through with yourself before you do, get in the cockpit, if you will?
Well, it's am I present? Am I feeling good? Am I sick? Am I hungover? Am I tired? Did the dog piss me off? All of these
Ooh.
things can have an effect on your decision making and trading. And always the last thing I say is remember to remain humble, grateful, creative, and centered, and pray every day for peace. And then I'm ready for the trading day. But you do have to do a self assessment. We're not always going to feel at our top every day, and it's important to know that.
Yep.
All right. As we retreat a little bit from the all-time highs,
Mhm.
we could run
I'm
through a
back in the
few
short.
news stories real quick. You're back in,
Please.
Dakota.
Yeah, from 46. Stop
Short.
is already in profit.
Yes,
I'm
it
gonna let this
is.
one
Ooh.
run.
For
Took
3
one
times?
off. Yep. Just took one off for profit. Now I'm only in for 2 times. And I'll trail this one. See if we can get down to those 310s. This is what I was looking for. That nice flush. We'll see if it would give it to me. New session lows, right? We just got new session lows here in the New York session.
Yeah.
Settlement, we're just above settlement. Settlement's basically right there at those 315s.
Sounds good. Okay. Let's be 15s. Yeah, Jack, go ahead. As always, you always bring in the goods. What do you got for us today? Where do you? Well, I'm not gonna. Don't tell us how the sausage is made. What'd you bring? What'd you
Send
find? And
it.
what are you gonna bring?
Well, wait. What were you gonna ask?
I wanted to find. Where do you find this? Where do you find this good stuff? But I don't want you to tell us because you bring it to us. I don't want people to know where you go.
I got a
Yeah,
whole
nuggets, tidbits.
mine of nuggets on the internet, but let's go. We talked about initial jobless claims. 217 is a good number. In fact, the lowest since early April. You can see those blue bars are the continuing claims that remain relatively high on the basis of the last few years. That's what I'm keeping a closer eye on. But once again, Fed Watch 2% and
Yeah.
change odds of a cut. It's not happening unless Trump finds something seriously wrong with the drainage at the Fed today. In which case, who knows?
Nice lead in there, James.
Here's a tidbit. NASDAQ posted its 63rd consecutive day above its 20-day moving average. This is the longest streak since the dot-com bubble. You can see here previous runs above the 20-day moving average. 63 days above
Really?
20-day moving average. Things are very bullish indeed. How bullish are they? This is fun.
What?
American Eagle is up.
What?
I'll check in on the stock now. American Eagle was up 17% pre-market after unveiling its new Sydney Sweeney denim campaign.
Oh, that's what it
Yes.
is.
All they did was release a commercial with Sydney Sweeney right now. As I speak, it is up 7.5% today. To put this in terms, let's go to the next one here. At the high in the overnight trading, things are bullish. They added $416 million in market cap to their stock. 406. I don't know what they paid Sydney Sweeney.
Not 416.
400. So now it's down to
Wow.
7, but that still means that as of trading right now, they added $100+ million in market cap just by. I mean, who says marketing? Who poo-poos the marketers, man? This is the greatest
Me.
thing ever. American Eagle,
Yeah.
good stuff right there. And then we were talking about the VIX at 15 earlier. I've had this tweet sitting around forever. and there was never the right time to use it, but I just love this quote from our friend PP Poo Poo at Deep Dish Enjoyer. Back in the day, I knew this options trader who liked to say, "Sell teenies, buy Lamborghinis." Anyway, he sells mortgages in Florida now or something.
What just happened
Reminder.
there?
Yeah. So for those of us who've been trading a few years, let's take a look at the markets because we are selling off.
Sweet are.
Yeah, I took profit for
Nice.
another one, and I have a runner.
Oh, well done. All right, new lows, NASDAQ. We're beneath, spoke too soon. Bottom out 23,298. ES beneath 6,400, 6,398. We'll go to the discount
Yeah.
aisle. Is this the layaway section? Can we get discount, cheaper prices here?
NASDAQ test that 300 and holding it so far. Holding it so far. If we do break that, then dare I say it? Can we go back down and test 23 180s? 180s, 160s? That's kind of a stretch, but we could do it.
You're asking for a lot.
Is it? Is that really?
I mean,
Maybe it is.
NASDAQ continues to just be a lot weaker than the S&Ps. Tesla, I'm sure, has something to do with that.
Tesla.
Order filled.
Yeah, I do want to get Jack did talk about that field trip the president's going to have. We're going to clip on that. But real quick, I do want to say when Gap signed Kanye, they saw $1 billion market cap increase. Just saying. That didn't work out. It didn't really work out well.
Long term.
But I'm saying $1 billion. I'm just saying, my guy, he's going through some stuff, so take it easy on him. But yeah, there is something to that. Jack, you brought up the president is going to mosey on down to the Fed. Take a look, see what's going on. But we got a little bit more here. We got the news. Hit me, James.
In Washington, D.C. on Thursday afternoon. The visit is focused on the central bank's $2.5 billion renovation project, which the White House says has gone over budget and may have violated planning requirements. It's unclear if President Trump will encounter Fed Chair Jerome Powell during the tour. Trump and his aides have repeatedly criticized Powell for both his interest rate policy and the renovation project. Last week, the president said the over-budget project could be reason enough to fire Powell. However, Trump later backed off that statement to say he had no plans to fire the Fed chief. The Federal Reserve headquarters is on D.C.'s National Mall, only a few blocks from the White House. From Top Step TV, this is James Harden.
That's James.
Hey,
that's Top Step
James.
TV. This is James Harden.
Okay.
Okay, how about that? All right, thoughts on
How cool
the
is
little
that?
field trip? Yeah, that was incredible.
Wow.
I mean, I think that it's completely. This is completely necessary and totally not meant to distract from anything else.
Like what? Distract from what?
I don't know.
Rate cuts. Tariff news. August 2nd. I think you're talking about August 2nd. Yeah, the trade deadline. The clock is ticking. The clock is ticking, Jack. All right, Dakota, you got this runner on? Well done.
Yeah, I got the runner. I took profit at 310, and I have one runner short from 346, and I'm just going to let this one go. If NASDAQ does what it did earlier at the beginning of July, see how we stayed in this nice consolidation range for most of the first half of July. The second half, we broke out. We found we found a new range. So being serious, I might be asking for a lot, but if we're going to be range bound like we did the first half of July, and we could be into a new range, we could maybe realistically come back down and test those upper 23,100s. It might be asking a lot, but their step up, elevator down. If we get down there,
we're gonna need something to get us there.
Order filled.
Where I could be looking to buy. We talked, Andre. I like options. I would be dipping my toes into some
order filled.
2-3 month out options.
Order filled.
On that level.
Hey, and we talked about the Dakota. You got your options up. I want. Well, if you see any unusual spike in volume anywhere, call that out. Right. Call that out.
Yeah. I'm always watching options. I have it up. I'm watching. I like to watch the Qs. QQQ. and I do have some options that I'll get in, and this is like longer term stuff. Like, okay, what
Sure.
bigger levels am I looking for swing trades? Not scalp, and it's the same thing, same exact thing, same analysis I'm doing here on the Nasdaq and these futures. The same analysis I do on the options on the higher time frame, hourly, daily charts, looking for these bigger levels. I need to get better at following it here in my day trading, scalping.
If I may show my charts real quick, I wanted to
Please.
elaborate on that sell teenies, buy Lamborghinis. It's one of the
Go
most
there.
common cycles. So this is the VIX. These are weekly candles, going back to 2002 or something. But just to show this, uh, one of the most common, it's like the cicadas coming out every 17 years, is when we get in these prolonged periods of low volatility, people make a fortune selling said volatility. So my guess is that the trader talk about selling teenies buy Lamborghinis is, from 2003 until 2007 for 4 years, you got away with selling every spike. I put this on 20 here. It happened again over here. But what always happens is it works, but it's kind of the pennies in front of a bulldozer. And then here are the places where you are selling mortgages in Florida. And actually, in 2008, you couldn't even do that. There were no mortgages needing to be sold. But
No.
every so often, you're going to get hammered with it.
Huh.
This one's hilarious to me. This is just that random Monday with the Japan stuff.
Stuff. Just
The
leave it
biggest,
that stuff.
yeah. I just
Stuff.
think it's funny that was the biggest volatility spike we've had since COVID. So in the last 6 years, it was just like that random one day thing.
What was it? What did
Anyway,
it peak at?
65,
What did we get
COVID
in April? What did we get in
85,
April? What did we get in April? What was
April
the
60, uh, great financial crisis 96. Now this chart doesn't go back far enough, I don't think, but I have heard mentioned that on Black Monday, Hogue, the VIX went to like 100 and it was either 125 or like 180 or something outrageous like that, and that's the highest it's ever been.
Oh, ooh, wow.
what do you got?
That was a scary day.
That
Hogue.
was.
What was it? October? What?
October 19th,
Where were you?
1987.
Where were you, Hogue?
I was an ARB clerk in the S&P pit.
Huh?
So my brokers were, at great risk. Any mistakes, I mean, the bids and offers were 10 handles apart. We're talking $5,000 between the bid and the offer for a one lot. Sometimes even
You know
bigger
what?
than that.
Oh,
That is insane. That leads me to a question I had last night in slow markets. Coach Jay and I was trying to figure out what absolutes are there in trading, and then someone mentioned like, oh, there's always going to be a buyer for every seller, and I
that's what I was
the
going to say.
question, I was like, is there? You know, is there a situation like that, Hogue, where if for a market order, right? Like a market order will always get filled. I'm like, is there a situation like a Black Monday where you could try and market order,
Flash
but
crash.
you might not get
Oh
it?
yeah,
Flash crash.
Oh,
yeah. I
you'll get
mean,
it. You just won't get it at a price you like.
right.
You may really, really
Yeah.
not like it.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
I mean,
Hogue. What do you got?
I filled stops with $10 worth of slippage in the S&P pit. You just
I
have to
was going
keep
to ask.
offering lower and lower until somebody actually buys it.
I was going to ask you about slippage in the pits. So there was slippage. I guess if there's no bids or asks, you're just waiting for an order to come
Absolutely.
in. You're just waiting for an order to come in.
Absolutely.
That's
Yeah, I mean, you got
it's a lonely
100 to sell
feeling.
it at 9 even on a stop, and you say 109 even, 100 at 8 even, 100 at 7 even, 100 at 6 even, 100 at 5 even, 100 at 4 even, 100 at 3 even, 100 at 2 even, 100 at even, the lower even, 100 at 9
Oh, I'd be
until
sweating.
somebody
I'd be
says buy
sweating.
them.
And everyone's just watching. Everyone's just sitting there staring at you. And they know what's happening, right?
Oh
They
yeah.
know you're hung.
Yeah, but the locals are, they want to buy it cheap. They want to sell it
Yeah, the bottom pick.
expensive. So, unless there's an extreme situation, somebody's usually gonna take it from you. But
Yeah.
when there is an extreme situation, then you're offering until you get it filled.
Okay. So that you don't think there'd ever be a situation where you just like sell market and there's no one to sell to? There's no one
Oh
to
my
buy from.
god.
Well,
Oh yeah,
That's a
yeah.
that's
Well,
a
there's market
recurring
makers.
dream I have. I'm
Yeah.
in the S&P pit and my customer gives me 1,200 to sell at the market, and I turn into the pit and there's nobody in it.
that's
Mm.
see the thing is that's
Uh-oh.
purely a hypothetical. It's sort of like being theoretically, could somebody win the presidency with just 26 votes? Yeah, they
Yes.
could if one
Yes.
person voted in 26 states,
Well,
but
the question is,
practically,
has it
it's not
happened?
Wait a
going to
minute.
That's
happen.
what I'm
What?
looking at
Like this?
because it's the same thing as oil. It's like futures can't go negative. Oil went negative. So
Yeah,
is
but oil
there
can
like
go negative. If
yeah
ES futures
yeah
can't go negative because they're cash settled.
Mm-mm.
right, but commodity futures, oil, right, and then
Anything
there would be a
deliverable.
situation where this moves it. Yeah, yeah. And
Well, you
Jay
were
just had a
still,
fun conversation about what
yeah.
hypotheticals are there in trading, and one is,
Oh.
you know, uh,
Oh.
eventually you'll take a
If we
loss if you're
use
in a day trade.
the negative oil as an example, you were still able to sell,
Yeah,
uh, but it just was negative, right?
you
There's
just
at
you just
some
had
point
to.
someone's always willing to take it.
Uh-huh.
You may not like the price.
In the chat, did anyone know that oil could go negative? Be honest. There's no way anyone out there knew oil could go negative.
I had never
Mm.
thought about it.
I hadn't either. Well, but
And
you knew about
also,
negative interest
Platforms
rates.
aren't
We
even
knew about
set up.
negative interest rates. So maybe but no, I know. No. On a
I was
physical,
trading with the Interactive Broker, and the platform wasn't even set up for it to go negative.
you see the shit
No,
out of them for
went
it.
to zero and that's it.
Yeah, it's like,
Yeah.
what's going on? What's going on?
When they tell you it can't
Uh,
go to zero, don't believe them.
yes. Question from Joby Door. What is negative? You have to pay someone to take it. Yes. Essentially, yes.
Correct.
Yes. And there was an outfit in London. There was they were prepared for this somehow, some way.
They
They
made
took
bank.
they took delivery in like May, and they flipped it in June or something, and they made like $1 bazillion. They were doomsday happened. They were prepared, and yeah. Little insight. Michael Batak was looking at trying to empty his pool, drain his pool to take delivery. Like Michael, that's not how it works. It's not going to
I
drop the
mean,
barrels off.
it's crazy. Somebody pays you $35 a barrel to take their crude oil.
Yeah, yeah.
How, how do you not?
You need somewhere to put it.
yeah,
That's the
Yeah, if you
problem.
don't have
that's
They had
the
that's
these
the
guys in
reason.
London. The guys in London
yeah
were
They
prepared.
realized there
logistics.
was no room in Cushing, Oklahoma.
Uh-uh.
Mm.
So, like, where do you put
These
it?
guys,
So,
these
yes, it
guys
becomes a
were
liability.
ready,
Mm-hmm.
man. What if that'll ever happen again? It was just the supply. The supply was just flooded, right? Because we were literally not
Yeah,
moving. Yeah.
I don't think it happens again because now people know. Like, it really caught a lot of savvy people off guard. It wasn't just like some kind of retail rinse. I mentioned
No.
before that Interactive Brokers lost like paid back like $88 million.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any other scenario that? Well, is there any other scenario we could see? Obviously, what am I trying to ask here?
Any commodity could go negative. I was just mentally thinking in my brain, could bonds go negative? And I don't think so because there would always be even, no matter how high inflation
Negative
was,
prices.
there would be some value to those cash flows. So I don't think bonds could go to zero.
Well, euro
Um,
dollars could go above $100, which would mean negative LIBOR. Let's no, RIP LIBOR.
oh, LIBOR, that was a fun
RIP
cartel.
LIBOR. RIP
Yeah,
LIBOR.
Yeah, see, this is a fun conversation, right? This is the conversation Jay and I was having. Like, what
I
absolutes
like
are
this.
there in trading?
Well,
And
for every
it just
buyer, there's a seller.
made us start thinking about things like this and what we can take for granted. And then it's thinking outside the box, right? We're day trading. We have a stop loss to take profit. We're entering. We're getting in and out. And then sometimes as new traders, we get hit with these scenarios or these situations that we didn't think of. Like, wow,
Oh,
my stop loss was at 342 and I got filled at 360. What the heck? Something's wrong. It's like, no, it's actually slippage. Somebody learning for the first time, learning about slippage, even though that we've all been here and we've traded for long enough, we understand and know what it is. But we have traders tuning in for the very first time that might
yeah,
not know some of these ideas or these concepts or how some things work in these markets. And so it was a great conversation we had.
I like this. Crew just made some new highs. I think we got some Russian news. There we go. We're talking about Russia is set to introduce a gasoline export ban for fuel producers in the coming days, according to, quote, 3 sources. New highs in crude, $66.32. Thank you for that, Cub. We got the bottom hour here in 2 minutes. 2 minutes. We got EIA nat gas change at the bottom of the hour in 2 minutes as well. Yeah, it's a little nerdy. Bear with us. If you guys have questions on what we're talking about, by all means, no such thing as a bad question. Just don't like when people are loud wrong, and we're gonna be loud wrong, we're gonna be loud right. So let's get this nat gas number out of the way here in 90 seconds. Okay, we got some reminders here. Cool things coming in here at Top Step TV. Michael on. We might as well bang that drum. We've got more goodies for our live funded traders here. All right, let's take a look. Yeah, savings accounts were negative. Yeah, Japan, negative interest rates.
Oh, yeah. Switzerland, negative interest rates. When I say bonds going negative, I mean the actual price of a bond future could not go negative, I don't think.
No. No, could
be a very bad situation.
Price go down? Yeah.
No,
well,
because
never. I don't know. Hey man,
well, the price of a bond is no. But the reason I couldn't go negative, so the price of a bond is just like what you're valuing those cash flows plus what you get back as. So those cash flows are positive. So if even if inflation was 1,000%, 10,000%, you'd still pay 1 cent for 30 years of free money, right? We're getting really hypothetical here.
We are getting hypothetical. I mean, free money. We had free money.
I love it.
2008 to 2021 was just free money. You guys took Dakota, are you still in this thing?
Yeah, I'm still short. It came really close, but I'm still short one. I locked out, or I took profit for most of my position. I'm up $1,100 now, back from being down $500. So
nice.
I'm feeling good. Seeing green on the screen for a New York session, and just gonna let this one play out. I'm in the positive, 3 points for my stop loss, and just gonna see if there's any other opportunities. If we do keep holding these 300s, I'm gonna start looking to see if we could push all-time highs. The thing is, NASDAQ still holding above settlement. I seen a question, what is settlement? Hoke, you're a lot better at answering that question than I am. Still interesting to see Tesla down so much, but yet the NASDAQ future is holding up, and these equities are holding up pretty well.
What is settlement? I've got a very rudimentary way. Settlement's the price that the clearinghouse sets it to on the close for margin. There's a much better definition for it. But with that being said, I want to get Gabe in here. I got a couple bones to pick with Gabe, first of all, because we got some updates here at the pro. Yeah, Gabe, come on, dude.
What do you got for me, Dre?
Destiny. I mean, you think I didn't know those Destiny's Child?
Oh, come on.
I mean, come
You
on,
acknowledge
man.
somebody said Rihanna in chat, and you're like, yeah, that was her.
I know.
You got
Go
Beyonce,
ahead, Gabe.
you got Kelly Rowland. Come on, man.
What's the other
all
one's
right,
name?
so good. What's up? I don't even know the third's name. That's a good question. It's definitely not Rihanna, though. All right, so Top Step just rolled out major updates for the live funded experience. We're not just focused on getting traders to live, but we're investing in them once they get there. These new updates are designed to help traders grow and to stay in the live markets for the long haul. A few changes that we're making, few upgrades. We are now covering your market data for one exchange. It's $133 a month cost that is now taken care of by Top Step. If you want to trade additional exchanges, you're welcome to, but that'll just be something that you'll pay out of pocket. Whether it's the CME, the NYMEX, or whatever exchange you want to trade, we'll cover one. That's great. It's initial kind of just load off your chest for having to pay anything to continue to progress through the ladder of getting to Pro Ball. Now, second, we have the dynamic live risk expansion. So as your profits grow, your daily loss limit will increase. No need to request the increase. Just stay consistent and your risk will grow with you. The levels are as the same tiers as the performance bonus. So it's all in alignment together. So as you continue to climb that progressional ladder in the performance bonuses, you'll see your daily loss limit get expanded. In addition to that, contract sizing increases are coming as well. Qualifying traders can have the opportunity to trade up to 100 lots. That is minis. It's not automatic, of course. Traders must reach out to the risk team to make sure that they're in a good place, right? In a good standing to
Order filled.
and trade that type of size. We're not just going to give somebody 100 lots. So you'll get your performance reviewed. You'll meet with the risk team, and they'll decide collaboratively with you what you can start with. And as you continue to climb that ladder, it just continues to grow with you. And lastly, 30 winning days, of course, in live funded accounts unlocks daily payouts and full access to the account balance. I'm going to go ahead and post a link in the YouTube chat for you. This is going to be to the new program updates regarding the dynamic risk expansion and the contract size increases. So that link is now pinned in the chat for you to go look at our help center. You can find a bunch of other details surrounding the other aspects of the update there too. That's what I got for you. I'm going to send it back to you, Dre.
Thank you. Free data. Are you kidding me? Free
data.
Data. Covered, I should say. Covered. It's not free.
It's plural.
We're covering.
Did you
We're
know it's
covering
plural?
it.
Data, plural.
Is it? Okay. It's not free. Top Step is covering it. Top Step is covering it. It's of a perk. I know it's only $140 or whatever. It's more than just the number. It's the gesture. It's what's behind. Yeah,
that's almost $2,000 a year.
We'll give you a taste. We'll give you one datum. It's a little taste. One datum. And you'll get the data.
It's $140. It's just
come back for the data.
Desk fees do not exist. Commission. I mean, man, oh man, what a time! What a time! Like Dolby says, it is the golden era of prop trading right here, right now. Barriers to entry. We talk about this all week. You know, Hogan coming on the pit. $500,000. $500,000. What's your activation fees? $500,000
to have a chance.
There's your data fees just to get in. Jack was paying $12,000 a month. There's your activation fee. I was paying $1,200 a month. I thought that was outrageous, and I guess we're getting a deal. Our traders getting the deal of all deals.
Soon they'll be paying us. Hey, I'll pay you to trade with us. You'll never get that. You'll never get to that.
Oh, isn't that what brokers are? Yeah, you can learn. Yeah. Oh, when we go broker, talk about there's no reversing trades when it's brokers. There's no slippage is real.
Yeah, I know.
Fills are much different. But it's awesome because we get right in there. Access barriers to entry.
Keeps teasing it. MP keeps teasing it, man. I'm excited.
Yeah. Hogue, question before we had Gabe come in here. Settlement. What is settlement? Yeah. Why do we have settlement? Why is it different than sometimes the closing price?
Okay. So settlement is the price that the exchange basically marks as the last price for the day so that they can gauge margins against open positions against that level. Now, in the S&Ps and the equities, order filled time is 3 p.m. Central, even though the market continues to trade for an extra hour after that. Doesn't matter when it comes to margin, they're going to gauge positions and margining to settlement. So the last price of the day isn't necessarily going to be settlement. We saw in the NASDAQ yesterday that settlement came in. Okay, they settled price and marked the market every position to 23,310.75. Then the market continued to push higher and finally closed that final bar right all the way up here at 23,411 quarter approximately. That's approximately the closing price. But the settlement price was considerably lower. That's just where they're going to mark positions to the market for margins. Why is it important? Well, it's a level on the charts that most futures traders are aware of. They know where it is, and if they're looking at it, there's a tendency to bring price back to it. Take a look at what's going on in gold right now. Okay, gold settled all the way up here, 33.97.60. Price is well below it, but it's continuing to push back towards that settlement. So we open with a gap, a session gap, The session gap close would come in at 33.90.60. A settlement gap close would come all the way back up to 33.97.60. So the closing price is not necessarily going to be the settlement price, but the settlement price is where all positions are marked to for profit and loss to manage margins.
There you go. Thank you. Oh, where else are you gonna get that? Where else? ES now. ES might be making a move for new all-time highs. 3 points away from that 64.10, as you see. Are the all-time highs. Tomes asks, when will Top Step? You misspelled Top Step. We'll get that correct. Combine prices go negative. Oh, I mean, yeah, that's a great question.
That'd be interesting.
Yep.
What?
Wait, what?
Yeah, he's messing with it. I got you.
Yeah.
Well, if they say it can't go to zero, don't believe them.
Uh-huh. I know, right?
I mean, maybe I could see a scenario in which somebody like a Robinhood or something maybe would pay people if that data's worth something. Like maybe you have negative commissions for stock trades or something. I think I just gave them an idea.
Uh-oh. There you go.
Oh,
Or
that would be
I'll tell you what. Yeah, that'd be interesting.
We're gonna be pumping up stocks again if you get paid to buy it.
That would be nice, wouldn't it?
Huh? Yes, it
Yeah.
would.
That would be.
Great in your 401k.
Yeah.
All right, the ES. I thought we had another run here for it. We got 71% long in the NASDAQ. Last trade, the NASDAQ. 23,353. Tight range. About a 100-point range in the NASDAQ so far. Well, 23,300 upper end, 23,400. But we're going to watch the ES. ES might be the one to do it. If we're going to make new highs, gold's closing in up to the right here. 33.80. High 33.90.
NASDAQ right back up to those 350s. We're right back. This is almost where we opened, right? This is pretty close to where we opened.
Who's long gold? Oh, good job. Hooligan. Long gold. Heck yeah. What price, Hooligan? What price? So we're trading 33.80. Hopefully you're long from 33.60 or so, but love to see that.
Yeah, that break above the IB high was a pretty tasty spot to look for a long there. Nice job, Hooligan.
Hooligan. What price?
I know,
what
I
price?
like that name.
Hooligan.
Yeah, all right, here we go. ES, can we do it here? Looks like the buyers want to come in. We got some offers stacked.
Gold ripping.
Nothing much cooking in Bitcoin.
Nothing in
6408. 6408.
Can we get but I do have a chart of the day I can share at some point.
Okay. I want to see if we. All right, yeah, let's do that. We'll keep an eye on these all-time highs. We've obviously done a lot. Okay, yeah, chart of the day. Hold on. Can I guess what the product is or the stock? Or can you give me a hint?
I'll show it.
Oh, I like this.
Take me a second to get
cool.
set up here.
Okay.
I wish there was a way for me to cover up the top left corner of my screen.
Okay, I won't look.
I can. Okay, don't look at it.
I won't look. I'll just
feel it. Guess what I'm showing. You ready?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, here it is.
Okay, I'm not looking. What's the time frame?
I
can't even see. What's that time frame?
Let me know in the chat. This goes back to 1992.
That might be weekly time frame.
These are monthly candles.
Monthly.
These are monthly candles.
That's the NASDAQ.
Going back to 2002.
That's the NASDAQ.
NASDAQ is part of it.
Thank you. It's
yeah. James Hansen got it. This is the NDX divided by the M2 money supply.
Got it.
I'm bringing it up. Yes.
Oh,
so you'll notice that this is the high from the .com bubble, and we have recently gone above that. So even in terms of all the money we're printing, the NASDAQ is still historically expensive at the moment. And that's your chart of the day.
I like it. So you're saying money supply inflates stock prices? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
Oh, 100% it does. But even when you count that, so this is the NDX divided by the money supply. So
Mhm.
relatively, it's at an extreme.
Yes. Oh,
Meanwhile, yes, all-time
guys,
highs.
did we get it?
Remember, the market could stay irrational longer than we could stay
Longer than
solvent. So
I'm doing
we keep
this.
going.
Yeah.
Let's double it.
Oh, and
I'm gonna
more
make
than
that
likely
book.
too.
I'm gonna book.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and don't not financial advice. I just find that interesting. That's not a reason to short because usually how these things end, which we haven't seen yet, is a huge. Um, Let me see if I can get this real quick.
Okay.
Usually, okay, this is this is the NDX over
Mhm.
the same period monthly is usually enhance, enhance,
Wow, look at
enhance.
that.
Let's go to the weekly here. This is the
Oh,
dot-com bubble we're looking at. Oh,
yep.
oh, you
What
know
do we
why?
got
Because I
here?
have this in percent.
Uh,
Sorry, guys.
yeah, it's all good.
I'm having performance anxiety.
What happened? What
Here
happened,
we go.
Jack?
Usually you get some kind of big blow off top. I can't zoom in on it right. I could, but I don't want to waste our time.
Yeah.
Uh, so like, I don't think we're just
Yeah.
gonna turn around and grind down.
Yeah.
You gotta get one of these babies.
What do you got? Oh, I love that.
And where are we at now? Show current.
Oh, don't mind
Yes,
if I
where are we
do.
now?
Just have
Okay.
instead. Okay, where are we now?
Uh,
Get ready
Yeah.
for this.
what happened? Yeah.
Exactly.
Look at
Yeah.
that. I
So
shorted.
here is in nominal pricing. Now we're looking at something that's kind of logarithmic in nature. So if we go to log,
It's up ES.
actually, when you put it in the log, like things that grow by percentage points are always going to look weird, but like, I don't know.
I mean, oh, what's that? Yeah. Up and to the right.
You
Line.
can
Look at
draw
that
a
stuff.
line
That's like
here that we're
40.
not too far off.
That's 45-degree angle. Absolutely beautiful.
Well, I mean, check this out too. Is like we're not expensive compared to like here's the meme
No.
stock frenzy,
All
right?
time
You see,
high.
we actually got above the log line here. So right now we're just kind of like along this line, and you see that obviously during the dot-com bubble we got way above it.
Well, yes, we did. Look at that.
Anyway, just
Hey, you brought up a
interesting.
good point when we were talking about .com about like Chewy. That's all pets.com was, right? Back
Yeah.
in man,
Yeah, I
time
remember
ago.
that. Yeah.
Time
Chewy.
That's the worry
essentially.
case for the AI stuff. Is just like the dot-com stocks were all generally right, um, but they were just early to be
Man,
like
timing is
monetized
that's
fully.
I was thinking about that, Jack.
Um,
I hear that. Yeah. What's up, Dakota?
that graph proves to you that time in the market is more important than timing the market.
Agree. It's a Buffett. Oh, that's going in the book. Hold on. What was that? Time in the market is more important than timing. That's definitely going. I'm serious
Yeah.
about this book. I'm serious about the stocking
Yeah.
stuffer. Just like I'm serious
Yeah,
about
it's
those
true.
Chipotle prices. 73% long in the Nasdaq. Average price of 23,345. They're about 10 points in the money right now. But I thought ES was going to make a run for all-time highs. We're about 2 points off of that. Trading
So far to
64.
go.
Yeah, I know. So close yet so far. I'm trying to build the drama, build the story here. There's got to be something up there. Look at these offers are stacked, but I mean, the way they would not let that. Update on Bear. Bear's going to take the rest of the day off. He's going to get better. Tell you what, that migraine ain't going to get better by staring at screens and charts. So go take some time
Nope.
off. He will be on slow markets as of now, but obviously we'll check back in with him and let's see. But that migraine is not getting better by looking at screens and stuff. So
Or
Baron,
talking
get
to
better.
us.
Yeah, or talk. I know. I mean, especially when James's news break comes on, that's going to solve his migraine. With that being said, go to slow markets.
Nasdaq's not.
I've been talking to Dakota about going on slow markets. We'll work something out here in the not too
Yeah, I want to
distant
see you trade.
future.
I want to see you trade, Andre.
I want to see me trade too. That close on Power Hour yesterday. That was the trade. So actually called Hogue. I called Hogue about it. You believe that shit? Anyways, okay. It is Thursday. It is Thursday. And this is the build up. Boomer Brian. You know what's about to come. Besides all time highs in the ES tip of the week. Get the tip of the week in here. Been banging that drum. Boom. Limit trades per day. Avoid over trading losses. Focus on your best setups. Stick to a daily quota. Prioritize quality over quantity. Easier said than done. Limit trade, but we have tools here on Top Step X to do exactly that. Click on that gear. Click on the settings on the along the left-hand corner on your Top Step X. Click on that gear. It takes you to the settings. You'll see contract limits. You'll see symbol blocks. You'll see trade limits per day, per week. So, or that's coming out. Per week is coming, but we have ways to help ensure that you do limit. What do we got here? I heard new highs.
Oh no, you said per week, and that
per week's coming.
Got my heart rate up there.
Sorry, per week's coming. Did that slip?
That slipped.
Yeah,
out there now.
There it is. I don't like on per week. What do you do with per week? Like, when we make 10 trades per. I mean, whatever. Hey, if that's what they want, that's what they get. 75% long Nasdaq. Again, ES definitely leading the way to the upside. Nasdaq. How's Tesla doing, Jack?
Order filled.
Tesla right now is, I mean, remarkably steady. Been hanging around, maybe just kind of going from option strike to option strike. It was trading 330 before the earnings and the subsequent call. It's trading 303.86 right now. But it's been hanging out for this whole session on or just above the lows.
Yeah.
This is off the
staying in a range.
Free cash flow. Big miss on the free cash flow.
Like, it isn't. We all know it isn't a stock that you buy. You're buying stock in Elon Musk, and
it used to be like
whatever
that.
The future. You have to be. Well, it wasn't for a while. They were selling a lot of cars.
After the split. It's after the split when things got a little wonky. The second time around. But yeah, new all-time highs ES. Here we go. Looks like some stops did go off as well. 64.11. Now 64.12 trades up and to the right. Pew, pew, pew. Hit that air horn. We got 76% long in the Nasdaq. Nasdaq definitely lagging. All-time highs in the Nasdaq. Oh, hell, we still got about 60 points to go. 23,424 of the all-time highs in the Nasdaq. ES, new all-time highs right here, right now. Just like that. And I've, is this when we're just going to grind this thing when Hogue gets back? I want to see what that delta is. They try. Either way, could be something a brewing here. It's positive, and
oh my god, that motherfucker! He put in more money in there.
Yeah, we're up 4%. I mean, we're right where we opened in the Nasdaq. I don't see us unless there's some headline, right? Like yesterday, we had some random headline about a deal that popped us 100 points. Anything can happen, but we rejected, or we held those 23,300s really well. A big tell on the hourly chart, and we're right back to where we opened. So sellers not coming in, even though like Tesla's down. Tesla's kind of headed on the lower end, and Nasdaq's holding up a 0.25%. It's pretty impressive.
Do we need good news to rally?
Well, no, we need volume. We need volume to rally. That's what I'm going to come to you for Delta. What are we looking like in the ES?
3,200 positive. Just took out the high of the initial balance. Nasdaq has not traded outside the initial balance yet, but does have negative delta of 100, right back to pretty much where we opened.
When watching Delta in the ES, what's the highest it's been? Oh, can you see what Delta was around 9:05 Central Time? You got that?
9:05 Central Time. Yeah, I can tell you in about it.
Yeah. When you because we made all-time highs again. We made new all-time highs around 9:05. See if
it was positive 3,100 at 9 o'clock.
That's where we're at right now. Positive 3,200. About 45 minutes later, as we made new all-time highs. All right, one more thing, Hogan, and we'll stop nerding out. What was Delta around 9:15? 9:15, then I'll drop this thing. We bottomed out at 96. Sorry, that's won't do this anymore.
It's all right. Hang on a second.
All good. I'll keep an eye on this. See if we keep popping here.
It was positive about 14. That's positive.
That's good.
About 1,000.
Thank you. All right, cool. So they keep
Mhm,
loading up. All right,
mhm.
well, we'll follow that, Hogue, if you catch my drift. 75%
Yep.
long in the NASDAQ here. Jack, anything you're looking for? How do you short this thing? If you do short it, good luck to
Well,
you.
I just wanted to point out too, people were mentioning that it's only 3% of the Nasdaq Tesla, but all right, if it's down 10% roughly, and it's 3%, that's 0.3% right there,
Hmm,
which is like 69 points. I just did the math.
nice. Dakota, he set you up for that one. Nice. What's your heartbeat? Nope,
Nice.
not 69.
That's what it spit
Nice. All
out.
right, new highs. All right, Hogue, this thing. They're grinding this sucker higher.
Yeah. The thing in the S&P is it's been the strongest, and
Oh yeah.
we opened above that base of that late spike 63.93. We tested back down to settlement. We have not even been able to test that base of the late spike. It's accepting prices at higher levels, and it's by the frickin' dip is still working,
Hogue, they ain't
especially
buying
for the
hey,
S&Ps.
Hogue, they ain't buying the dip though. They're lifting offers at all-time highs. This isn't buy the
Yeah,
dip.
well,
They're lifting offers at all-time highs here. We saw it on the
Yeah, they
yeah,
are.
close.
well, you
Big
gotta you
offers.
gotta you gotta consider what's a dip.
Dip
Correct.
is the
Oh,
settlement, right?
this is not a
You
dip.
can't be
What we're
negative
seeing.
for the day.
Dip is the settlement.
Yeah.
Well, it
Yeah.
is. If you
Yep.
bought the settlement today, you were golden.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
They're
Yep.
buying right here.
Down there at
They're,
those lower
they're buying
300s
all-time
in the
highs. This
Nasdaq
is no
too.
dip, and they're lifting offers. What's delta, right? Positive delta plus 3,100,
Yep.
plus 3,200. Oh, just said that means we got market orders coming in the ES volume 3,200 contracts. They're lifting the offer at all-time highs. These are market orders. These aren't limit orders. These are short.
And Andre, the thing about the positive delta yesterday at the end of the day and the positive delta today, that's more of a behavior of short time frame traders. Short time frame
Yes.
traders want to get in now. They're going to be
Correct.
using those market orders to get into this market.
Yeah.
And if this is shorter time frame buyers, eventually they're going to end up too long, and we're going to have to see some sort of a pullback to adjust that inventory.
I mean,
However,
okay. When, Hogue?
the
When?
short time frame buyers, laggard buyers, they can push price higher for a long period of time. It's very difficult to feel the change when they do start to get too long. Now, we did add approximately 13,000 in open interest yesterday.
Oh, positive.
Got the final here now. So
Yeah.
we added 10,000 contracts, final open interest yesterday. With all of that positive delta, that tells me it's more likely going to be shorter time frame, weaker hands speculators than any longer time frame buyers. But again,
Oh,
these buyers, these speculator weaker hands buyers, there's a lot of them out there, and they can push price considerably higher before they finally get to the point where they're just too long, can't buy anymore, won't buy anymore, and then you're going to see an excess high, and you're going to see this thing pull back.
we need
How
line.
deep the pullback is, we don't know. Is there going to be some news that's going to change things? We don't know. But you don't want to fight. You
Paper.
don't want to fight this. You want to be careful, but you don't want to fight this grind to the upside,
No.
because we don't know how much power these shorter time frame weaker hands traders have. You've got to trade what you're seeing on the charts. And today we
Stuff
saw
'em.
unable to trade even back down to the base of the late spike. We rejected below the late spike in the regular trading hours in the Nasdaq. These are buyers, whether they're weaker hands or bigger, stronger hands. We don't really know, but because of the positive delta at the end of the day yesterday, and because of the
Yeah.
positive delta in the S&Ps today, that is a behavior of shorter time frame traders.
Ain't
And
weak,
again,
Hogue. You can't tell me they're
ain't
weak.
weak. That's for
27,000 on the
sure.
close. That ain't weak. Anyways, all right, we'll get back to that. We got some more
Absolutely.
coming. Shout out to Dan Burgess in the chat, trading from the dentist waiting room today. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Go for a
Yikes.
cleaning, root extract. Like, what do we do? Hopefully it's just a routine checkup, x-rays. But shout out Dan Burgess watching in the dentist waiting room. Okay, now Nasdaq's trying to catch up 77% long. 77% long in the Nasdaq.
It's
Last trade
going.
23,380 is going to catch up to the ES. Got top of the hour here in about 2 minutes. Oh man, it's Thursday. You know what that means? We got some exciting stuff
23
going on.
points in the ES from what would be the 6,400 level in the SPX.
30?
About 23 points away.
Okay, 23. Okay, cool. Good stuff. Keep an eye on this
Got
tilt.
weekly kickoff high 64.25.
Yeah, remember you were
I
even
think you're
laughing
going
at
to see
yourself.
it today.
Oh, I remember you said that price last week, and you're like, man, I know it sounds far out, but lo and behold, here we are. All right, James, come on in. It's Thursday. It's a psych sesh Thursday, but that's all I'm going to say because it sounds better coming from James Harden, Top Step TV. James, come on in.
That's right. Thank you, Andre. We got something really cool for you guys today. If you missed it last Friday, Trader Psych is back today at 1 p.m. Central. Jerome D and Dr. V, two doctors of the mind, join us to help you get your head right when the markets get rough. All right, if you've ever let emotions blow up your account, you can't afford to miss this session. Your edge isn't just your strategy, it's your psychology. So, to level up your mindset, tune in to Trader Psych today at 1 p.m. Central. If you miss it, I'm sure we're going to clip it and put it there live later on our YouTube page. But please be there at 1. It's your chance to ask questions live, get them answered. And if you've been struggling in anything psych related, Dr. V and Jerome are here to help you out. And now, chat, I got some big news for you. We hear you, we see you, and I'm here today to tell you when the Top Step VIP draft week for season 3 begins. And just remember, if you've always hated me, I hope this makes you like me a little bit more. All right, here's the deal. Top Step season 3 VIP draft is going to start next week, starting on Monday. And just like the last 2 times, we're going to be drafting teams all week long, starting on Monday. All right, that doesn't mean we're going to draft all 11 on Monday. We're going to do it Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, all week long. We are drafting 11 different teams. All right, if you want to know if you got placed on one of these Top Step VIP teams, then the only place to be is Top Step TV next week. Be here, bell to bell, to see if you have made a coveted spot on the Top Step VIP Season 3 draft. Again, you've been asking. I'm here to tell you. Be here. Next week, it all goes down. Top Step Season 3 begins real soon. Back to you, Andre.
Wow, very, very cool. Season. Oh, new highs. Buyers kept in. Hogue, what's that delta now? They are not done, Hogue. You're not going to convince me. They are not done. New highs.
4,700 positive.
Thank you.
No, I'm not
done,
saying
man.
that these weaker hand buyers aren't strong buyers.
They got more. They got more where that came from. Plus 4,700. New all-time highs. They're lifting offers at new all-time highs, screaming it from the mountaintops. You can't go higher than the highs. Well, paper, when I say paper, we're talking about like size orders coming in. Paper says different. Paper is lifting orders, offers. We'll see if the NASDAQ wants to follow new all-time highs in the ES, 64.14 in the orders. Let's take a look at the NASDAQ because NASDAQ catch up. NASDAQ's at about, NASDAQ still got about 40 points for all-time highs.
Which is still understandable. I mean, Tesla's still near its lows, like at 303, still down almost 9%.
But then that 69 points.
Yeah, the NASDAQ's chilling up 0.3, which is not even Tesla could hold this market down.
Well, they're facing sort of a what would you call it? A unique situation. It's not like I feel if Google had bad numbers, it would be very bad for today.
Yeah,
they're
that would be
spending all
different.
this capex. Google actually went
Correct.
down
Yeah, that would be
initially on the
different.
earnings because they said they were increasing their capex expenditure from like 75 billion to 85 billion. A lot of people are worried about with this AI frenzy.
We ain't done.
The big dogs are spending a lot of money. Facebook is allegedly hiring away AI people for tens, if not hundreds of millions of dollars. The spending spree.
Google spending did go up, but not dramatically.
Well, they're mostly up because there's been this worry on financial Twitter and stuff like that AI is going to cannibalize their search, which is their bread and butter. But that has not been the case. Their search revenues have been increasing. So, good report for Google.
Oh,
Yeah,
what's
they're up
that
one
now?
and
We
a
just,
quarter.
we just made new all-time highs. What are we at now, Delta? It was just plus 4,700. We're above 5,000 now.
5,000 positive.
Knew it. All right, I'm gonna keep. Yeah, I'm not done with this. All right, yeah, plus 5,000. They're lifting offers at all-time highs. These aren't weaker hands. I think they're short. I'm gonna work on this. Right, they're not weaker hands. This is paper. This is serious. They're lifting all-time highs. The weaker hands are gonna be calling tops here and getting shorts. That's just
Well, I mean,
take. That's just my take. It's not my take. It's the weak.
I think it's option
Just be
hedging.
laggard
Coming up
buyers.
like
You don't want to be the
Okay.
last one to buy it, for sure.
Fine, option, whatever. They're piling in. They're lifting offers. Call it option hedging. All I know
Mhm.
is that they're lifting offers at all-time highs in the ES. Wherever it's coming from, whatever the reason behind it, it just hasn't stopped. It's been we've been seeing it all week. All week we've been
Yeah.
seeing this. So
Yep.
whatever
right.
is behind.
What I'm saying is there's a slight difference between like option hedging and people. They're not plowing in because they like the price or care what it necessarily does. It's just we're getting up 64.20 is maybe the first place that if it consolidated, I would think about giving a stab at a short. How many options do folks want to buy? Let's take a look.
More.
More. Get
I
those
mean,
0 dates in.
I mean, call it hedging, call it which I just know that Delta is increasing at all-time highs. We call it that. We call it options. We can call it what you want. We can call it money on the sideline piling. I mean, I just know that volume drives everything. We're reading this shit in real time here. A little bit of pullback by a little. Let's see if the buyers plow in here at 64.12. We did top out all-time highs 64.15 half. Yeah, so we got 76% long in the NASDAQ. Luca on that close yesterday, man. On that close, that was the trade. 50 lot.
I think
Those
people are
87s.
loading calls all over the
64.
place, and the market makers need to buy the outrights to hedge it.
All right, bullish. Sounds bullish to me.
Mhm.
Sounds yeah.
I mean,
And I know I'm being
we buy
very elementary about this and very just like
true.
caveman about it. But hey,
Where do we buy it?
where
do we buy it?
Where do you buy is right.
It's single prints in the S&P 64.10 half to 64.11.
Yeah.
That's just above the IB high. If those single ticks or those single prints remain there, it's all upside from here. It's initiative buying. This is not responsive. This is real shit.
Thank you, Hogue. That's when it comes from me, it doesn't sound. When it comes from you, the credibility, the experience, the knowledge. Like I said, you've seen some shit. You've been around for a minute. So yeah, listen to Hogue, man. Don't listen to me. Listen to Hogue. Jack, Dakota, like these guys are pros, man. A lot of amateurs out there. A lot of amateurs out there saying some nonsense. It's occurred to me. Finally, doing this. A lot of people don't know what they're talking about and talking about jibber jabber this, jibber jabber that, and a lot of lingo out there. But here at Top Step TV, you're going to get this in real talk, real time and sales, real price ring. We're going to read the tape here.
Yeah. That was one of the absolutes Jay and I was going over was regardless of what everyone's opinion is, the price is always right. Market is right.
Order filled.
Well, is the price right? If the price is right, why it should stay? It should. Why is the price
the market?
move?
The market's always right. That was the thing.
Yeah, I've always got this.
Market's going up. There's more buyers than sellers.
Order filled.
Right. I've got Michael says yes. I say no. Bob Barker, please make sure to have your pets.
We're seeing some top pickers here. We just lost 1,000 and order filled in Delta. We're down to 4,000 right now.
There we go. Yeah. That's okay. There you go. So do we see it in the? No, we're not seeing it in the tilt just yet. We got
order filled.
23 minutes. Euro close 23 minutes. Got JD in here. JD.
Order filled.
We got P&Ls and payouts. About 8 minutes or so. Top pickers coming in. So I saw that Delta come off. Price is what counts. Yeah.
Yeah. Price. I mean, Price is Right was the show. The market's always right. You could argue with the market all you want.
It is.
That's
buyers and sellers.
That is.
Jack, is the market always right? What's your take on this?
Yeah. Market's always right in the moment.
in the moment.
Mm.
Then 10 seconds
Happy
later,
Gilmore?
price is wrong.
Gilmore's out tomorrow?
Yep.
It's always wrong in retrospect too. It's kind of a
That's right.
dichotomy there.
Yes, there is. All right, let's see what happens here. The ES pulled back to 64.12. 64.13 straight. And all-time high, 64.15. 64.15.
Okay.
And NASDAQ. Come on, NASDAQ. Got still 73%
Top pickers
long
are
on the
short.
tilt. What's that?
Top pickers are short.
Yes, they are. It's another way they can fuel the rally. Top pickers coming in. Yep, they're going to come in and they're going to call the top. Excuse me. They're going to try to call the top, and sometimes you just end up puking and push this thing higher. So fellas, there
at
you
least
are.
during fast markets this week, just to zoom out for a second, it's just
Sure.
been on a replay the last 3 days we've
Son of
gone
a
on,
fucking
right? Where
Taurus, man. You know what to
it's a
do,
little dip,
man.
but it's not to where I want it to go, and then it just kind of grinds on up. You gotta be really aggressive buying these dips, which just makes me a little uneasy.
I got you. What else do we have on the schedule for the day? Oh, yeah. Don't forget about the president is going to have a little field trip over to the Fed. But before that, 2 p.m. Central, we'll be signing some executive orders. Bottom out here at the London close, got a 4-week bill. Noon Central, got a 10-year tips. Auction that's Treasury inflation protected. We got Intel earnings after the bell. And slow markets. There you go. Tokyo. Tokyo has its own CPI reading, not just Japan. How about city's CPI? Did not know that.
Oh, a city.
Yeah, it says
Individual
Tokyo
city
CPI.
CPI.
Interesting.
Okay.
I did not know that. Tune into slow markets. Get that coverage here. Is all right. Nasdaq is gonna try to pull back a little bit. Here we go, Mr. Moon. The market is not always right. The market is more like a conversation, sometimes an argument. Always willing to change his view on the correct price. I love this conversation. There's no right answer. At that exact moment in time, I think the market is right.
I'm short. 379.
Right, cool.
Yeah. Market's not right. If I lose, it's wrong. I'm right.
That's the important thing.
How many times, Dakota?
I'm short 3 at 378 half.
78 half. Okay.
Yep.
You hear that, market? Dakota's right.
Yeah. Yep. I'm right. Market's not right.
Squeezing the top pickers in the S&Ps now.
I'm watching it, Hogue. I'm watching this. 64.14. 64.14 last trade. Point off all-time highs. Point and a half off all-time highs. Dow cooking here up and to the right. About 30 points off the high a day. 45,103.
There we got
Crude. Go ahead, Dakota.
Google's pulling back a little bit. Tesla's making a run for the low again.
Isn't really. Well, that's going to weigh on the, yeah.
I mean, it's got a lot of, and bless them all, like longtime holders and stuff like that. But man, any other company putting out these numbers over the last couple quarters would not be trading at this sort of valuation. Not financial advice. I know it could go to 1 million.
Very likely will. No, not 1 million. But here, keep an eye on crude 66.37. Never forget that Twitter beef day. Down 18%. Never forget that Twitter beef day. I think Michael jumped in. And when they fired their head of North American sales or whatever.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
It wasn't.
Yeah.
This one's 2.
Wow.
This one is 2.
You wonder if you think MP bought today's dip in Tesla?
Good question. We'll have to check
probably
in
already
on
long.
Michael.
He's
Michael,
probably
if
already
you're in the
long.
chat, reveal yourself.
Michael, what's your average price? How many times and from what price? What's your CYA? We'll post it on the top of Top Step TV here. Euro close in 17 minutes. Top picker still coming in here, Hogan, on the ES.
Yeah, we're down to about 37.50 right now. 3,700. Still trying it.
I won't believe it until that delta goes to 0. Then maybe we got something. Maybe we got something. I'm obsessed with this.
We're still up here and Delta goes to 0.
Oh,
then we're looking.
Well, I think
we're looking at real buyers.
Oh, why? Because I see what you're saying. Because the sellers are hitting the bid and we're not going anywhere. Yeah,
We're not
okay. Well, I'm
going,
looking at
right.
it different. I'm looking at it differently, Hogue. I'm looking at just they're coming to market, and I know maybe they're hedging. What? It's just don't fight paper. Just know that this is what's been happening
No, that is
all
that
week long.
is
What I mean
true.
by paper, size orders, volume, volume. So Dakota, you are short. Thank you. Yes, Dakota, you are short from
379.
79. Thank you.
Yep. CYA's at like
Depending-
404. Just above
Depending
the
on how it
session's
gets
high.
there, I am with a few people mentioned. I would maybe look at a short in 64.20.
Squeezing the top pickers here, Andre.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are.
Especially if you get a run of stops here.
AKA me.
New highs. 64.15 half just printed. We got 15 minutes to the bottom of the hour, which is all the euro close. Nice. Okay, low selling coming in here in crude. Crude just sold off about 20 cents, 29 cents now. $66.11 a barrel. And all-time highs in the NASDAQ. 23,424, and the order. So we still got about 40 points or so there. Gold's showing right now.
Yeah.
What do you got a downside target for this thing?
I'm going for the low of this range that we've been in today. I'm looking for those 320s.
320.
Yep. This is just a consolidation play. My stop loss is probably going to be the better entry, to be honest. With the way this is looking, I was looking for it to hold right here at these 80s, but yeah, looking down for us to come back down and test like maybe 340s, take a contract or two off there at 340s, and then maybe play for another push back down to the low. I want to see this thing just range bound and consolidate. I'm not looking for any too big moves right now. It's a consolidation play. That's what this is.
You might get it here. A little bit of a pullback here in the ES 64.13. 2 points off there. What do we got in the NASDAQ? A little more selling coming in here. Crude sold off about 35 cents. Last 4 minutes or so. 66.04 last trade. Dakota is short. Yes, Dakota is short.
Just squeezed out some of those top pickers, and more are coming in. Yep, 3,200 positive now.
Yeah.
There goes Tesla near the lows.
Breaks 300, that'd be rough. 301.75 last trade in Tesla. The low of the day was right around 301.
Yep. But the rest are holding up pretty good.
Yeah, how's the other next 7?
Well, Google's retreated slightly. It was up, like 4% pre-market trading, but it's up 1.7% right now. Amazon 1.7. Nvidia is just selling the pickaxes for AI. That extra 10 billion from Google is probably going to Jensen, so it's up 1.2% as well.
Time to be alive. Oh, you've forgotten after the. Well, we do have some light earnings next week. We got some big time. Next week is an absolute doozy. We got FOMC. We got non-farm. We got earnings. We've got a new segment we're rolling out. I'm just going to tease it for now. We got a new segment we're bringing to Top Step TV. Let's leave it at that. But very, very excited for that. Got some inflation numbers too, I believe. Powell Fed press conference. Make sure he's here. July 30th, Wednesday, July 30th, we'll have wall-to-wall coverage of the FOMC rate announcements, the prepared remarks, and the Q&A, which I cannot wait to hear. They're just
It's also the end of month too.
Well, there you go.
Everything. End of month.
All-time low in VIX coming, says priceless. Okay.
I mean, that's a lot lower than here.
And the VIX go negative.
No.
Are we sure? You said that.
I'm sure on that one.
Are you? Okay. Look that up.
So not volatile.
Well, if you want to
flatline. What if we go flatline?
I'm just spitting off the dome right here. Well, it could go to zero, but like once again, the price of any option is worth something. Like if you're gonna give me any call or put for free, well, yeah, I'll take it. It happened. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like,
yeah.
Essentially, if a price of an option were to go negative, it would just become the other sort of option, right?
Yeah. Yes, Jack. Yes. The answer is yes. But when crude going negative, I short circuited. I still don't know. Still don't know what to make of it. What it is short, looking for 320, looking for 320s to the downside here. 320s. Last time we traded 320.
340s to 320s. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Like that. Oh, what do we have coming up on Top Step TV? You heard James talking about we got another psych sesh. Hogue will be there. I absolutely love those. We got Dr. Jerome. We got Dr. V in the house doing a psych sesh. That's 1 p.m. Central today. We got trade with Top Step. Ajit joining after, of course, morning recap. She turned to my guy Hogue with morning recap. After that, we got Dolby, Ajit, JD, and we got more Hogue. How about that? Lunchbox trading with Anne Marie and D. Then more Hogue. How about that? With, like I said, Dr. J, Dr. Jerome, and Vanessa, Dr. Vanessa, I should say. Power Hour, Gabe, Dakota, and Dolby at the buzzer. Coach J, Coach Paul. And then Slow Markets with that handsome devil right there with the heartbeat. It's 79 beats per minute right now. With, yes, Baron. Hopefully Baron's going to be feeling better. Hang in there, Baron. We're thinking about you. Get better. Get right. Hopefully we see you on Slow Markets this evening, 7:30 p.m. Central Time on Top Step TV. While we're at it, Euro close in 10 minutes. While we're at it, over 173,000 subscribers. Click subscribe, click thumbs up, click bell. Greatly appreciate that. And Euro close 10 minutes. 10 minutes. All right, JD, come on in. We got some P&Ls and payouts, I do believe, here at Top Step TV. And Top Step, for that matter. What's up, JD?
What's up, guys? We got them. Let's do it. Yesterday's best live funded P&Ls. Here they are. Decent numbers. CFT 0718 been top 5 on the big board for a while. $13,251 trade in the NASDAQ yesterday. Big day for CFT. Srilatha 11,752 also trading the NQ. Spygig 1991, Lisa Y, you know her. She's been on the show before. Also top 5 on the big board. Our lone ES trader of the group, $11,215 for Spygig. Nicholas trading the NQ, $10,933, and Benjamin N, whose name we're going to see a couple more times today, $6,612 trading the NASDAQ. Those are yesterday's top live funded P&Ls. All right, payouts. Decent numbers on this side, too. Up at the top, Nurzgit, 7,900. Alexander, 7,000. Ruzel, top 10 on the big board, 7,000. Robert T, $5,006. Kind of a wacky number, but 5,006. And then there's Benjamin T again. We just mentioned his name. We're going to see his name again today. But he took a $5,000 payout yesterday after hitting that nice $6,612 winning day. Benjamin trading the NASDAQ again. Those are your top 5 live funded payouts from yesterday. Pro Ball traders, each and every one of them. Real live traders taking real live money out of the real live markets. Back to you guys.
Thank you, JD.
Thank you, JD.
Buyers jump in there.
I love seeing that.
In the net. Oh, absolutely. Again, we had the announcement VIP
big hitters were somebody was up like 40K yesterday.
So they were.
Yeah. And wasn't it like 50,000 the day before?
It was, and I know. Yes, Risk will work with them and kind of work with them and just make sure that we are locking in profits for the day. Okay, now look at this. We got Nasdaq pumping here in ES. A little bit of selling, little
selling.
by little. Yeah, look at this going down here. Huh. All right, was Nasdaq going to lead this move now? What Tesla do? Tesla find some buyers?
Tesla is nah, it's still just in that area.
Okay.
My guess is it's probably kind of pinned to that 300 for all the options that expire on Friday.
Okay.
Let me take a look real quick. Once again, talk amongst yourselves. I want to check something out with the options there.
Sounds good. Dakota, you're
Talk
still in
amongst
this?
ourselves. Talk amongst ourselves. Yes.
Okay, so now the Nasdaq made the first move. Now the Nasdaq made the first move to the upside here. This is just this 5-minute candle. This is the first time we're kind of seeing this here with about 5 minutes till the euro close. 23,389. 389. ES still trading around 64.12.
Yeah.
Dow pulling back a little bit. 45,051. 051. Sounds good. Thank you, Hogue.
Well, I
We'll
guess it
step away
was a
for a little
three
bit here
bagger.
and prepare for a
Yeah.
couple of things, but I'm here if you need.
Yeah, sounds good, Hogue. Go see you morning recap.
Thank you, Hogue. I'm just
What are we
watching
looking,
this
Jack?
Nasdaq. We're hanging out at these 380s, but I don't like how we just keep buying up these 70s. This market's just so strong and resilient. So
Yes,
strong
it
and
is.
resilient, Andre.
Yeah, it is. Oh, it's incredible. Like, you know what? Even if they did can Powell, they found a way to can Powell. Just buy the dip. Let that thing just bottom out. Whatever. Nothing. Just buy every dip. And it's resilient, man.
What
Tariff.
MP
What
say? Next man up,
next
right?
man up? And he ain't wrong. Nothing matters. No, yeah. All time highs, man. All time highs. We haven't even cut rates, and we're making all time highs. I mean, it matters. But yeah. It is very, very resilient. I think ES made all time highs 5-6 times this month. NASDAQ, at least 4 times. I think we might make some all time highs in the NASDAQ today. Again, all time high 23,424. 424 in the orders. And about 30 points to go or so. When we get there by end of day.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Maybe.
Yeah, great. Yeah. Oh man, this is man, I got you guys locked in right now. Come on, fellas. We're on live TV here on Top Step TV. We gotta stay locked in. Markets are making all-time highs. Try to make another run. We got the Dow turning over just a bit.
Trying to find a trade here. It didn't get quite high enough. We got a pullback. I suppose we could buy, but I don't love this level to do it. You could have hit a 3-bagger yesterday. I was just looking at the money put options on Tesla expiring Friday. They were going for about $10 into the earnings.
What are they? Okay, those expired, you said?
Well, they'll expire
Friday?
tomorrow, but they're like worth around like 30 now. So there was a
Ooh.
10-bagger there. The shorts or the
Ooh.
calls obviously went to annihilated.
Yeah. Wow.
It's 3 minutes till Euro close. Psych sesh. I am pumped for that psych sesh. Who else is doing that? Free. Oh, a little pop here in crude. Little pop in crude. By little, I mean
Still
20
in the
cents.
Nasdaq.
I thought
We're
you
holding the Nasdaq below 400, so still below the session highs, and
this.
still liking this to at least go back down to these 340s.
Order fill.
Coming into the euro close in a few minutes, we'd have ECB officials saying the baseline for September is another hold in rates.
Mm-hmm.
Those seeking another rate cut face a battle, says people familiar. Whatever the hell that is.
Who's Lagarde isn't
Have you ever
taking
been a
heat
person
from
familiar? People familiar?
yeah, we see yeah, person anonymous source, unnamed source. Who's chirps at Lagarde? Like we chirp at Powell. Who does Lagarde take heat from? You must who I don't
All
know. Was
sorts
that
of people.
Yeah, it used to be Merkel, the pseudo head of the EU back in the day. But surely she never called out the ECB for
Order
Phil. I cannot
Phil.
wait for this field trip. Are we gonna have footage of this thing? There's cameras following for sure, right? This is all made for TV.
Why would you? Yeah, why would you do it otherwise?
This is all made for TV. I cannot wait for this.
I'm gonna be watching.
Oh hell yeah! All right, Euro close 90 seconds.
All right, let's see if Nasdaq could push lower.
She was the German chancellor. I know she was the German chancellor. She was also the pseudo head of the EU at the time during the financial crisis. Come on, you know, Draghi.
So, Dakota, you're still
Draghi
short?
was head of the ECB. Draghi was head of the, or Merkel was head of the EU. Draghi was head of the ECB. Well, sorry, go ahead, guys.
Yeah, Jack, I'm still short. I'm still short from 79. My stop loss is 405. Everything's still in play. Look at the 5-minute chart. This is a barcode on the 5-minute chart. Red, green, red, green, red, green, red. And we reject those. We didn't even get up to 400 on this move up yet. And so I still like my play down to these lower 40s. Like this, you see there's been a nice support resistance zone today in the New York session. So first contract, I'm going to be looking to take profits down here, and then maybe leave one on for a test of the lows again. But looking for that range bound pattern here in the Nasdaq.
Our friends in the Russell, by the way, Russell is down. Yeah. So yeah, we're a 4% up in the ES, 0.3 up in the NQ, down 0.8 in the Russie. That is not great.
What's going on in the Russie? Again, can you name a company in the Russell? Found a couple. Found a couple.
I could. I already forgot.
Yeah, I know. What was it? Apparently, American Express.
Oh, Vimeo.
Yeah, American Express
is in
one
it.
of them. Yep.
But American Express has got to be in the S&P too, right? That's a big company.
Yes.
I
mean, American Express. 1 second.
Duolingo. Thank you. Duolingo. There it is. Thank you.
There you go.
There you go. Yeah, it's Duolingo. Crude was about a 20-cent pop there. 20% pop.
Amex has a $213 billion market cap. So no joke there.
No, absolutely not. Crocs. Is Crocs public? I don't know if Crocs is public. Our gold's kind of creeping higher here. Nothing on the tilt. Vimeo. Remember that one? There you go. Vimeo. There we go. I love this game. The real company or not? What index is this company in? All right. One of my favorite things. This is part of the reason why we had to let Barron kind of just have a breather for the rest of the day, because when James comes in with his hard-hitting news, Barron's mind just cannot comprehend it. He needs a breather. Go get some rest, Barron. Feel better. But James, come on in with that hard-hit. James, pops the TV.
Andre, it's not for everybody. All right, the news is not for everyone. You know, some people, they can't take it, and it's fine. But dear viewers, you are people who want the truth. You're people who need the truth. I'm here to bring it to you, starting with, guys, we messed up. We lost NASCAR. NASCAR is not coming back to Chicago. It's going out to San Diego instead to celebrate the 250th anniversary of the U.S. Navy. So they have a good cover story. 250th anniversary of the Navy is very important, very cool. So Top Step, you could have sent me the past 3 years to go to NASCAR and you didn't, and now your opportunity is gone. So
bummer, yeah.
Every year,
one or nothing.
It's been real NASCAR.
Jack, do you remember when I first joined the marketing team how I pitched this? I said you should send me to NASCAR back before even Top Step TV was a thing. Do you recall that at all? I've been trying to go.
I don't recall what happened like 5 days ago.
This is something I've been trying to go to for years. Not on my own accord, though. I want to be sponsored to go by an entity. So they don't rule out coming back to Chicago. So maybe 2027 will be my year to go see Cargo Fast. Me like Cargo Fast.
Car turn left.
Cargo Fast. Car turn left, Andre. Very risky sometimes.
We'll
speaking
enlist.
about risky,
We'll enlist you in the Navy, James. Then you can go see this.
In the
How's that for a marketing idea?
Finally, even net
Little 5-year
Niage.
hiatus.
They'll even pay you.
They'll even pay me. Can you believe? Next up, if you recall, a bunch of companies kind of had a major breach in August of 2023. Clorox, one of them. Turns out no fancy hacking was required. They called Clorox HQ and said, and this is real, hey, I don't have my password to log into the IT backend systems. Can you give it to me? And the operator said, oh, yeah, of course. Here you go. Is there anything else I can do for you?
No.
Yes. That's the God-given truth as to how Clorox got hacked. There was no phishing attempt. There was no text from your CEO asking for Target gift cards. They simply called and asked.
Yeah. What's the secret password? Here you go.
What's the secret password? That specific hack caused $380 million in damages. 50 million of which were tied to remedial costs, and the rest were attributed to Clorox's inability to ship products to retailers in the wake of the hack. So again, if someone calls and asks you for the sensitive passwords to your company's back end, I don't know, maybe do a little due diligence before you just give it over.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you want my social security number while you're at it? And finally, my last news story for you. You know I love to shout out those entrepreneurs out there who are always hustling to make that money. A Cornwall surgeon accused of fraud over the amputation of his own legs. In what was a pretty nifty insurance scam, he claimed he had sepsis in both legs, so thus he was looking to collect £235,000 from one insurer and £231,000 from a separate insurer. I guess he insured each leg separately. But it turns out he did it himself. When you need money, look no further than the two things that are attached to your abdomen. If you do it correctly, you can get paid a pretty payday. Just don't get caught. Otherwise, you end up like this guy. I'm not going to get into the too gruesome details, but when they ask you, how did you do it? He just shrugged and said, you got power tools at home, don't you? And then he said the entire operation took him only 3 hours. And that he said, surprisingly, he's been only 3 hours. He said, I've been more active since I lost my legs than I was before.
That's simply not true.
This guy's
simply not true.
Gambling problem must be legendary.
More active.
Legendary.
Hey.
You know, like
I mean, man.
I've never was something. So he cut off his legs for money. Think of it, insurance fraud.
If the mafia is gonna take them anyway, like I do it. Do it before they can do it, right? Beat him to the punch. Yeah, what are you gonna do? You can take my legs.
Insurance fraud. Don't even just let the guy just sit there and I mean, yeah.
So yeah. Disclaimer: we don't have this one made, but don't do insurance fraud. I don't think I have to say that, but you know, someone out there is gonna be like, I watched Top Step TV. They told me to saw off my legs. Don't. This guy is getting sued. Anyway, that's the news you can't look away from, Andre.
Oh.
And I think later on, Andre and Jack, I might see you later for it's not quite leg amputation, but I think we might be trying to get that Portillo's pizza.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to it. Ugh.
No.
How much do you love your Chicago dog on a pizza?
Just make us eat stuff. Hell, it made Portnoy fortune. It made Portnoy fortune, so hell, why not? Let's.
I bring you news and I make you eat things. This has been News with James Harden. Stay beautiful.
Thank you, James.
Stay beautiful. Go. Cody still in this thing?
Yep. And
yeah, looking good.
We're still right where we opened in the New York session, basically.
We are.
Yeah, we have nothing's changed. This is feels like slow markets. I like it.
Volume.
Yeah.
Watching the 6410 level. It was a low volume node. Not much volume trade at 6410 on the way up or the way down. And now that they filled that in a little bit, I want to see if they want to. See if the buyers want to hold the line here on 6410, 6409. 50-50 on the tilt. Again, I cannot wait for this. I cannot wait for this field trip. Cannot wait for this field trip to the Fed.
Yeah.
I mean,
Has this been
what's he
done
gonna be
before?
Is he going personally? He's going personally, correct?
Yeah, he's gonna
Yeah.
go there and he's gonna take a wet first thing he's gonna do is he's gonna take a wet towel and throw it in the dryer to see if that's working. Then he's
Take his
gonna,
finger,
look
for
at his
dust, and
voltage detector in the outlets.
cannot
He's gonna
wait for
check
this,
the
man.
attic for
Cannot
raccoons.
cannot wait for this thing, man.
What are some other
This is the
housing
first.
inspection things?
We need to clip
Oh
all
man,
this. There's a bit in here somewhere with this.
He's got a temperature
Saturday Night
gun
Live
shooting
is
at the
some kind of
vents.
a payday.
We stream this thing. I mean, field trip 3 p.m. Central, Jesse. Great question. 3 p.m. Central. Little sell coming here in the Nasdaq. 23,370. Got overnight view up 23,363. What are you short from?
Yeah.
79379.
79. I'm up 9 points. 9 points. Yep.
Where would you start taking some off? Or are you just all in
I like
on
these
this?
40s. I like the 40s. Yep. I might consider taking one off right at the 360 even. There's a bit of consolidation around this level that we've seen a few times. A lot of this consolidation, maybe it's going to act as support and resistance around these lower 360s, and then look for 340, and then maybe leave a runner on to see if we could keep pushing lower. But it's super slow. I mean, we're over here fighting for 5-10 points. That 5-minute candlestick, even though it looks nice, that was what, 8 points, 10 points at max. And
If that's all the market's going to give you,
market.
if that's all the market's going to give you, though, Dakota, then why not take what the market gives you? If that's all that's in this, right? 8, 9, 10 point moves.
Yeah,
we got to play the hand we're
first
dealt.
take profit is only 16 points. 16 points. That's so small, but you just have to take what the market's giving me. Risking 26, a 1-to-1. If it hits my far target, that's only 40 points. So
it's not only. I think you say only. It just is.
Or compared to what we're used to. What we were used to on Q1.
That was so long ago, Dakota. That was a while ago. I know what you're saying. We've never seen that, but yeah, only 40 points. 40 points is 40 points. You stack them, and you start cooking, and the volatility will come back. One headline away, one headline away, one tweet away. Take what the market gives you. You're gonna see people in here saying, "Oh, this market price action is garbage." Price action, the price action is what it is.
Well, today we got some more
right.
earnings too. Blackstone, Honeywell, Union Pacific for you dividend sickos, Intel.
Shout out.
Sort of like Inception, NASDAQ Inc. itself reports earnings. That's about it. Then you got the big dogs next week.
Oh, am I cantankerous today? I'm sorry if I'm coming off as cantankerous today. That's definitely not my aim. It's markets are what they are.
Use some cantanking, man. It's good. Keep us on edge.
Yes. I don't know why there's a lot of amateurs out there saying jibber jabber, and it's just dawned upon me that we need more Hogue. We need more Hogue out here. Just tell the truth.
Oh no! I've grown numb to it. I feel like that's something that I worried about when we started streaming on this. But at this point, it's like you become like Bane. Like at this point, it's like you get called the R word so many times. It's just I was born like this.
Yeah,
doesn't matter.
Oh, okay. Can I? All right, Chris. I can. I did. I did. Mentioned I teased it that we got a new segment. New segment coming out next week. Yeah, the Thunderdome. Yes, indeed. The Thunderdome, 11 a.m. Central Time. The Thunderdome. What is the Thunderdome, you say? Tune in to find out. Just leave it at that. See a lot of action.
I'm curious.
Some good trades, some sniping. We'll cut up the carving station, if you will.
Yeah.
We're going to watch our chairs come on in and carve it up. 11 to 12
2 people
Central Time. Thunderdome.
2 people in, one out.
2 shall enter,
Hulk
1 shall
Hogan
leave.
passed away, guys.
Who?
Hulk Hogan.
R.I.P. Terry
Oh,
Bollea.
did he really?
R.I.P. Terry.
Damn, dude,
Yeah,
they
I'm just
go in
seeing that come
threes.
across.
Yep. But yes, Thunderdome all next week. See some action. You can see some sniping. You can see some carving in the markets. Very excited for that. When Shoulder Tab coming back? Shoulder Tab will be coming back. I'll tell you that. We also got VIP. Big week next week. I was telling you. VIP draft season 3 next week as well. FOMC, POUT as well. Non-farm payrolls as well. Yeah, we don't stop around here.
No, money never sleeps, Dre.
Yeah. Hey, you know they've been floating having the futures markets open for 24 hours, 24/7. That's a bad idea.
I seen
right?
that.
It's a bad. They've been talking about it forever. That's a bad idea.
If
right?
I may, I was just thinking about this, Dakota. The one advantage I could see that I would use of having markets open 24/7 would be to be able to manage uh, options positions over the weekend. I can't tell you how many times this year news happens on Saturdays or Sundays. I cannot tell you how many times I've been in a position where if the markets were open on Saturday or Sunday, that I would have made a lot more money than I did by the time it opened up the next day. Like the bombing of Iran, things like that. News happens on the weekends. It would be nice to be able to reduce exposure on them. Know what I'm saying?
Yes, indeed. 10 minutes here in fast markets, 50-50 on the tilt.
I think eventually it'll come to that, to be honest. Extending our I mean, crypto's already there. I mean, it's a big infrastructure change, right?
You don't need. Yeah. I mean, they can handle. What were they gonna do? Maintenance. A lot of that. What 3
I think
p.m.
they would have
4
not
p.m.
24/7. It'd be like a 1 hour. I mean,
Yeah.
they'll have to figure out how to do maintenance in an hour.
Settle. Well, I mean, how do they settle
Yeah,
crypto? How does that work? Those 24-hour exchanges. How do they?
I couldn't tell you. I have
Me
no
neither.
idea.
Me neither. What is micro Bitcoin trading, by the way?
Well, in the spot market, Bitcoin's at 118,930. Up just a little bit today.
Futures for 19,000. 085. Or 19,000. Still don't know how to quote that either. Here come the buyers. Hogue, they are defending those 10s, man. They are defending the hell out of those 10s, Hogue. ES last trade 64.12. A little bit of pop here in the NASDAQ up to 23,390.
Coach Hoop says 119. Doom Lord says it's so liquid you don't need to settle. They liquidate their own trades.
Yeah, you could see
Technology.
why they would like it is if things were open 24/7, like sort of like Bitcoin is, you wouldn't have to pay the overnight margin because there would always be liquidity to get out. So
Okay,
that would be
fair
nice.
enough. Okay,
Swing
fair
trading.
enough.
Interesting, yeah.
Yes.
Overnight maintenance margin. Well, options though, since options are only tradable.
Trader, you see it.
That would be interesting.
They did. I think that they would just have huge spreads and not that much traded. I think market makers would love to have them out there, but I wouldn't want to be like initiating options positions over, on Sunday morning for many reasons.
Liquidity pools.
All
Settle
right.
with liquidity pools. All right, cool. Thank you. All right, there we go. We've been spraying all fields here. Let's take a look at some of these prices. 23,382. I still think we can get to all-time highs in the NASDAQ by end of day. We're not far. We're talking about 40 points. That's 23,424 in the orders. Take a look at the ES 64.11 last trade there. 4 points off all-time highs made earlier today. Look at gold. Gold trading 33.76. Crude trading $66.12. Got micro Bitcoin up. Anything moving on in the 10-year there, Jack? Just look at the yields in a minute. I know we're kind of pretty much stuck.
Yeah, let me show that real quick. Yields have come in a little bit. These are just like 1 hour candles. So we peaked, around early this morning before the numbers came out. Down around 4.4. Nothing too special going on there. Really, the interesting thing. Let me check out Tesla really quick. Again, these are hour candles. Let's go to the
It's
let's
still
go like a
down.
5 minute. Is it slowed
302
down?
quarter.
It's amazing to see that sort of sell off and then just like, okay, 300, big fat
No
round
buying.
number. This is where we're staying.
Yeah, no buying in Tesla. It's hanging at the lows.
Okay.
Where are the
It
holders? Let's
is.
go.
Delta has pared back just a bit now, plus 1,500 in the ES. We saw it all the way up to 5,000 all-time high. So we're starting to see sellers coming in and hit the bids, but they are holding. Keep an eye at 6409, 6410, right around that level. Buyers are holding. They're trying to put in the floor in the ES. We're watching this happen in real time. Sellers keep coming in. They keep hitting the bid. That's when that delta goes from plus 5,000 to plus, what do you say, Hogue, plus 1,100 or so. It means they're coming in, hitting the bid. Hogue would call it top picking. We cannot go lower. Cannot go lower. Now we got the NASDAQ pushing up here. Just watch this play out. Try to hit the bid in the ES, right? 4 points off the highs. Cannot take it lower. Keep trying to take it to 6410, 6409. Can't get the follow through to the downside. We'll see what they want to do here in the next 10, 15 minutes or so. That being said, get JD in here, man. JD, the bonuses. I know this is one of your favorite things we got here at Top Step.
There we go. Pull it up, if you please. We mentioned this guy's name a couple times already today. He was on our P&Ls list. He was on our payouts list. And there he is again. Benjamin N. Hit the mark, $15,000 to get that $1,000 performance bonus. Number 85 on the big board. Total take of $25,641. Hit the mark yesterday with that $6,612 winning day trade in the NASDAQ. Benjamin's been in this live account for 7 days. He's only got 2 losing days. And hit that $15,000 mark in just 7 trading days. So a big shout out to Benjamin and $5,000 more, and he hits the $20,000 bonus tier, which gets him an additional $5,000 bonus. So if you are in the live funded account, make sure you are aware of these live funded trader bonuses. Hit these tiers and get paid out for it. All right, folks. I had to go back and look up. I had to get some confirmation on old Thunderlips passing away, Mr. Hogan. What a hit.
Is it true?
What was your favorite era of Hulk Hogan?
Well, I was born in 1979, so give me anything from 82 to 87, starting with Rocky 3.
Wow, damn!
What a blow!
Body slammed Andre the Giant, right? That was like an all-timer.
WrestleMania 3, yeah.
Oh, you knew which WrestleMania it was, JD? You're the man. Very impressive. Very, very impressive. NWO Iron Sheik, yes. Jabroni. All right, we got a couple minutes here. Dakota, you still on the short, man.
Yeah, we're flatlining in these 80s and 70s. I might just close it out and call it good and be happy with a green New York session. I think I'm going to do that.
Excellent.
Yep. There we go.
Good job.
Green New York session. Green New York session. Green on the screen. Starts with 1, right, Andre?
Yeah, it does, man. It does. 100%. Combine or whatever. Yeah, stack wins, stack W's. You know, you say only 40 points. Only 9 points is a win. And obviously, you know, risk reward, got it. But just taking some W's is good for the psyche.
Yeah, I think that really comes from
no home runs in this market.
The only aspect is if we look at this New York session range, 100 points, top to bottom.
Yes,
New York session range in the NASDAQ.
You're gonna take out. You want 40 points. I mean, that's half the range. You're gonna take out. I mean, you're looking for half the range. Look at the NASDAQ go. I think we're gonna get all-time highs in the NASDAQ today. 23,000. 23,424.
I have a good. I think it's a good chance. The fact we held these 70s and we're pushing right back up, testing session highs. This NASDAQ's not going to hold a 100-point range. I mean,
we're going to do it right here.
We're just 25 points away from all-time highs now. So get the air horns out. We might see it before the end of this fast markets. We have 8 minutes left.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, kind of like yesterday. 23 points away from SPX 6400. That'd be something I'm looking at come especially tomorrow. weekly options expiration. We're going to keep probably grinding higher until there's news otherwise. But as we started the morning, claims were good. Continuing jobless claims were fine. Earnings have been good from our first mega cap, i.e., Google. Tesla's doing its own thing, but can't keep the market down.
Sure can't. All right. What if the Nasdaq starts taking the lead here to push into this thing to the upside? We got okay, high day 23,402. We're about 5 points to go from there. Now we got ES in a bit of a range. So again, just 2 points off the high of day. Here we go. A little pop here in the Nasdaq. The Nasdaq get above 23,402 here on fast markets with about 90 seconds left. We got morning recap coming up next with Hogue. Hogue's
I
gonna talk
think we're
about
going to see a blow off the top
We're
here.
gonna talk about. Oh yeah, we are. There's Hogue's gonna be joining. We got Dolby and JD with Ajit coming up after this. Offers are stacked.
Come on, do it.
Yeah, offers are stacked in the ES. And there's cooking through them here. Come on, get above those 400s because we got 76 or 67% long on the tilt in the Nasdaq. A little selling coming in there. They're going to play the ranges. Just get Dolby's take on the ranges. I'm sure he's going to be able to define these ranges. Definitely look at the 5-minute in the Nasdaq. Well, take a look at some of these other prices. $66.25 last trade in crude. $103.75 last trade in gold. Jack, I will see you for filming here in a little bit.
Yeah, and then I'm heading to a jolly old Mexico to stay off the grid for a few days. So I'll be out through Wednesday. But honestly, I'm a little sad I didn't get. I mean, I can always make a trade, but this wasn't enough of a dip at any point to buy for me, and I'm too afraid of selling. So I'm going to ponder that for about an hour while I'm out.
Yeah, on the beach with a margarita in hand. Yes,
trading
enjoy your trip.
open.
Indeed, much deserved time. Go get some rest and relaxation. I'll see you for some filming here in a little bit. Dakota, we're going to see you on slow markets. Hopefully, Baron will be good to go. Feel better, Baron. Again, we got morning recap coming up next. We got psych session today. We got Trump's field trip to the Fed. Someone that's chat. We are going to tune in for that. Can we make new all-time highs in the ES? We already did it once today. Can we make new all-time highs in the Nasdaq? Have not gotten there just yet. Morning recap coming up next. Ajit coming up after that. Top Step TV. Let's go. All-time highs in Nasdaq. I'm calling it.
All right, this feature is called the manual lockout. I personally want to say I pushed this one to the very top. We got it done. What's the manual lockout? Well, here at Chicago Board of Trade, you cannot lock yourself out of trading because you're on the trading floor. That no longer exists. Here's a risk manager to talk about how important a manual lockout is.
Never had that option here. Super important to control your emotions. We've got it on Top Step X.
It will cut you out of your trading for the day if you hit the manual lockout button. Lock it up. That's locking up your profitable trading day.
Hey, friends and traders, as always, please remember to like and subscribe.
And welcome to the morning recap. Great session as always. Hopefully, you are trading well and trading in the green. Bummer about Hulk Hogan. There was some old friends of mine that used to call me Hulk Hoagland. I don't know about that, but we are going to check out the trades we took today, take a look at the market context, and have a quotable quote at the end, as always. So, opening range trade in gold. The market was considerably oversold in short time frame from the overnight session. We did get ticked into the opening range trade to the short side. I wasn't real happy about that, but we did take it. We have to take it every day if we're going to be able to profit from it over time. So, opening range breakout trade got a short 5 MGC 33.66. We weren't in it for very long before the market took us out at our stop 33.68.50. $150, a mere nick, not even a true flesh wound. The market did find buyers. Overnight inventory too short. Buyers came in, and we're still working on kind of fixing and repairing some of the weaker structure that we had below the market that we've been talking about for about a week or so. Take a look at the over 2 for the opening range trade in crude oil. Today, I thought we had a little bit of a higher probability of success for this trade because for a change in the last 3 sessions, we've been opening in range and pretty close to value for the opening range. We did have some considerable overnight longs in this market. They are continuing to get paid down to the 3-minute chart. Opening range got us long 5 at 66.15. Sometimes these little balloons kind of move on me. And again, with the overnight inventory, I wasn't all that pleased with it. We did get taken out on our stop here at 66.15 for about $125 loss. So a couple of shaving nicks today, 0 for 2 in the opening range trade. But again, overall for the month, the opening range trade is profitable. It is a low probability trade. We are well aware of that. But if you do get a day when the opening range is the dead ass high or the dead ass low, there's no telling how much you're going to be able to profit on a day like that. The key is don't lenny the trades. S&Ps, no trades, but there is some cool information to talk about. We know that we had the rally yesterday, added some open interest, so some buyers accumulating new longs coming up to this level. We did have a late spike to the upside. Now that late spike, what is it? When the market in the last half an hour extends the range and closes above the previous high, that creates the late spike. Now, there are some basic rules about this, and there's nothing that works exactly the same way every time, and anything can happen, ACH. But when we opened above, when we opened above the late spike, it's a higher probability of acceptance of higher pricing. It doesn't mean just close your eyes and buy. It means that there's a good probability that value will be outright higher on that day, or at the very least, overlapping to higher. What we were looking for in the S&Ps was more of a look back towards the base of that late spike, which came in at 63.93.75. Didn't quite get there. Got a test of settlement after the open, and that was about it. Now we started to see some pretty good volume and positive delta up here. We kind of were looking at positive volume, positive delta at the end of the day yesterday, and that was before the earnings came out, and we did end up putting up that late spike. But this is a little bit of a different situation. We had positive delta on the highs. It seemed as though those buyers were holding in pretty good. When we were at the highs, when we were up plus 5,000 in delta, my suggestion was we may be getting a little bit too long in short time frame, and if that's the case, then you're going to see those buyers back off and sellers come in and start to push this market back lower, which appears to be happening right now. Watching order flow, watching delta, understanding the auction process, it's all part of that decision, and it makes it difficult to um, uh, it it makes it difficult to kind of decipher, but it's all based on balancing the nuances that you're seeing and understanding which nuances are more important. So no trades in the S&Ps today. We are, still creating and showing value above value from yesterday. So the late spike is doing what it is supposed to do, or at least what we think it is supposed to do. Now, we did see some activity in the NASDAQ. The NASDAQ did not put up a technical late spike to the upside. It basically closed below the high of the day. But after the close, when those earnings came out, I'm calling this a late spike. The base of that late spike, 23,323.75. We did take a look down below it. We took a look down below to settlement. And upon the rejection of that level, we've seen buyers continue to come in and try and push this market higher. We have not taken out the all-time high. We have not taken out the overnight high. So the market is struggling to continue to try and push to the upside in the NASDAQ. The question is always, what direction is the market attempting to go, if any? And how good of a job is it doing getting there? It has not been doing a very good job in the NASDAQ. Let's take a look at some of the trades that were taken today. We're going to be talking about a little bit of Dakota stuff. He was the first one to jump in today after the equity open. He started to short 3 lots, 23,349. He took a small loss. That was before the PMI numbers came out, and he just wanted to be flat for the PMI numbers, and I don't blame him. So he had a couple of good shorts here. He was short 3 at 23,353. His first exit was 23,339, but pretty much scratched the other two and ended up getting short again not too far after that. Short 3 at 23,353. He scaled out of those for a profit. Approximate average scale out price was 23,220. That put him up about 1,200 on the day overall. Now, Dakota was holding shorts later on in the session. It was about just after 10 o'clock. Dakota started looking for shorts again, short 3 at 23,379. And he held into those and just kind of held them and held them and held them. We just, stopped just short of the IB high. We have not taken out the high. We've not taken out the all-time high today in the NASDAQ. And we are starting to see sellers exhausting themselves, and we're starting to see some selling coming into this market. Dakota just decided, he was going to finish the session flat, and he finished the day up. So he did get out of those shorts at 23,389. Probably wishing that he would have held on to those at this juncture, because I suspected on those highs, we were getting a little bit exhausted as far as the buyers are concerned. And it is, again, kind of proving to be true at this time. Again, anything can happen. 0 for 2 for the house account. Overall, for the month, the house account is, I think we're 4 for 14. And we're up about $700 in the house account. So still positive for those opening range trades. And let's take a moment and take a little quotable quote. All right. Today's quote is from the famous philosopher, Jeff Bezos. And I thought this was really kind of fitting for being a trader and trying to become a profitable trader. It's not easy. And the quote reads like this: "You can be grinding for 4 years with no results, and in the 5th year, become the biggest thing on the planet. The power of not giving up is real. Yes, this is difficult. You're not done until you're done. You always try and take that step forward a little bit every day towards getting better at what you're doing." Quick update on Eddie. I was texting with him yesterday. He is doing very well. He again misses everyone, and I told him about all of the love you have been sending him. And that is going to be it for the market recap. Let's take a look here. All right, we have Ajit is joining Dolby and JD for Trade with Top Step. He's joining us for the first time. Ajit has earned 18,000 worth of payouts from Top Step and from his trading here. Absolutely fabulous. It's going to be great to meet Ajit. I may pop in and say hello. He was asking if I was going to be in that segment with him, but I'm going to try and stop in and say hello. And that is it. So we are getting ready for Trade with Top Step here in just a few minutes. Folks, stick around. There's so much more to do today. Looking so forward, again, to spending time with my friends Anne-Marie and Deanna. And again, for the Trader Psych segment, it's going to be another good one. This is Top Step TV, folks. Stick around. Let's go.
Hello. Welcome back. Trade with Top Step. We got JD in the house. We are awaiting Ajit. I know he's looking forward to coming in. He is a Chicago native. Finally, JD. He found one. This is the trading hub of the world. And finally, we got a trader from Chicago other than ourselves. So looking forward to having Ajit come in. Markets are moving. JD, how are the house account trades this morning?
Down a little bit on my end from those opening range trades, just under $300, down $295 on 2 losing opening range breakout trades. I think we can make that back here though. I'm looking at the S&P 500 futures right now. We're in a bit of a channel up and now a channel down. Click over to the charts. There we go. So there's our up channel throughout the course of regular trading hours. And now we're looked like we were flagging for a little second, but we just keep breaking to the downside. We've got an overnight VWAP right here at 6404, 6405. Kind of bounced off of it just a little bit, but it looks like the path of least resistance is to the downside for the moment. See what happens when we get to the lower channel line of this uptrend. If we break through that, it could be confirmation of even more lower prices. So wait and see what happens there, and we'll put some trades on, make this money back.
Yeah, let's do it.
I really hope Ajit gets in there. I was looking forward to talking to him.
Yep. He's coming. We're having some email issues. If you've ever been on the receiving end of an email from myself, let me know if you're having issues, because it seems like there's some gremlins. Gremlins have moved. They've migrated. And they're now in the inbox, unfortunately. Maybe they're spreading.
They keep shifting around.
Moving. They do.
Order filled.
Shifting from person to person.
Yeah, they need to chill. Maybe we need to get like inoculated against the gremlins or something. No water, and what was it? No food after midnight, JD? Is that the rule
No
for
food
the gremlins?
after midnight. Don't get them wet.
Can't get them wet.
And there was another one too.
Yeah, chat, let us know. Let us know. Also, hello, chat. How's everyone doing? Hope you traded well this morning. If you have traded, markets were kind of volatile this morning, but now largely range bound. So are kind of in the middle of the range right here, right now with this NASDAQ 23,352s. Really solid 100-point range. NASDAQ loving those big round numbers, 23,300, right up to 23,400. And now we're smack dab in the middle, 23,350. We'll see how this ends up playing out. Let's see how chat did today. Shorts printing, no daylight. Hulk Hogan died. He did